Morning. How's it going? Let's see. How was everybody's weekend? I'm early. Let's go. What's up, OG? How's it going? Alright. Let me just get situated here. Oh, hey, Wicked. What's up? Quite a view from the office. It is. Hey, how's it going, Nicole? Yeah, right? Like, my war room. I've been saying this for the whole time, though. Like, I really wish they would get rid of this giant number. Like, if I could just make this a clear panel, you know? Actually, you know what? I forgot. I should put a little bit of... Actually, no, the green is right there. Yeah, look at the diamond view from here. Oh, there's a little circular thing up top. So guys, I've got some good news. Thanks to Lumpy, there was a special delivery over the weekend. We have the replica pulse knife. Basically the same damage as the static needle. Where's my static needle? Almost the same. I think it was 59% compared to 55% or 53% on the grade 5. But what I'm really interested in is to see the stamina back, coming back on the hit. Hey, what's up, Jedi? Jedi, did you see... Hey, have you played Elden Ring Night Rain? I know that you were playing Elden Ring, but did you see we killed the Everdark Balancers last night? That fight is the hardest Everdark that they have in the game, and we've been doing that. We've been trying to kill the Everdark Balancers for like I don't know, ever since they came out. And we went in there. I wish I was recording it. I would have posted it. But it was late, and we were in there messing around, and then we ended up killing it. I had the craziest setup for Andre, the blacksmith. It was awesome. Sadly, not yet. So, if you liked Elden Ring, how would I describe it? Like, I honestly didn't think that I would like Night Rain, but it is so addicting, that gameplay loop. It is so fun. Like... Do I get to vote? What is this? Oh, place vote. Honor the fallen. What are they trying to do? Ranged weapon? No. They've already had ranged weapon 5 or 6 times, maybe not that many times. 1 time on this server. I have the power right now. Let's see, how much voting power do I have? 330,000 voting power. Ah, it's in my hands right now. Do we go ranged? Do we go melee? Ha 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 ha. The ball's in my court today. Lemminger is gonna be mine this week. Yeah, I'm gonna do this before anybody gets on. So sorry. All right, let's go. Wait, what was I gonna do? Oh, I have to figure out what I First of all, I have to put my static needle back. Let's see. I don't really want to block, but I need to start practicing the block. But the thing is that one thing you learn about me, whenever I play, I don't like blocking. Like, I don't like the playstyle to play defensive. I play very aggressive. So I'm either using my inputs to do an attack or an avoidance to set up an attack. It's going to be very hard for me to start pulling out the sword just to sit there and block. I don't know. I'm debating. I think it would be good in a duel, maybe. Like, if it was a duel... Where's the cutter? I feel like it's just a wasted bar slot at that point, where it's just sitting there. I don't like wasting bar slots. Almost done moving into my fish tank that stands on a single foundation. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, let me see what you said here. How's the knife tree? Yeah, the knife's great. We farmed 1 mil spice sand this week. Next week we have 25% cost reduction. That will be a lot of melange. That is going to be a lot of melange, yeah. It's always like on those production weeks. Does it reduce the cost of water too when they for production? Look how many new bases around you. Excellent. Yeah, there's a ton. You should see when I do a flyby around. There's ton of new bases everywhere. Almost done moving into my fish tank that stands on a single foundation. Insane, I picked out a jackpot for the final base. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's a ton of new spots. Ton of spots around here. Now, they still need to fix the servers. Okay, wait. What was I going to do for... where is it? Specializations. So I got the hidden cache trait. Spot B. Okay, I've got hidden cache. I've got pickup yield. I've got crafting to 66. And then I'm actually at the point where in my skill tree, so now whether it's intended or not, they've been doing some discoveries because if you guys remember originally, the original testing for confidence is that it's health damage, and same with reckless lunge. But there's something weird going on right now, and especially with the combat mitigation, it's affecting shield damage mitigation, and also headshot, this, minus headshot damage is affecting shield damage. So there's something weird going on. I don't know if they like decided that they just mitigations are gonna affect shield. That's the way that they compensated for not putting in a new shield or something. I don't even know if it's deliberate. Is it accidental? Is it a bug? But that because of that, there's a chance that confidence could be affecting your shields. Now I don't have a spot for reckless lunge, but confidence we could. Now I need more skill points, and so if you look in the combat tree, I have to get up to, let's see, 1, 4, like 68. So it needs 1, 2, yeah, it needs 5 and then another 5, so 10. Because if you go to the skills, this is 2, 1, 3, 4, so 8. That's 10 points to get that maxed out, just to get over there. Yeah, that's the now I wouldn't set that up like that. But all of my other previous builds had confidence slotted in it. I only just recently to do Lemminger slotted confidence out because I needed the points so that I could do the compel, the foil, the suspensor blast, all of those. And also because I was doing attempts on Lemminger, I wanted the gunsmith and field maintenance and tailoring passive up so my armor doesn't just degrade to nothing. So, but now whatever they did, they changed something because shield mitigation was only coming from drain resistance before. And so if it's coming from these other things, they either turned that on or fixed it or undocumented patch notes it or it's a broken something. So, classic. It's classic Funcom. It's dynamic, right? It's a dynamic experience. Sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. The only spot that Reckless Lunge could go in would be here, and I really like keeping Suspensor Dash. Intuitively, originally, we thought that damage mitigation would be applying to shields. Like, that was the intuitive thing. If they've changed it... Hey, what's up, Nance Basher? If they've changed it to make it so that it is affecting shields, that's great. Like, I'm happy that that's the way it is, because that's the way it should have been. It was how we were reading the text initially, and it wasn't until there was testing from, like, Vash Kawai and people like that it's only applying to health damage, which makes no freaking sense, because this is in the Swordmaster tree. Your shield is not dropping. And if your shield does get exploded, you're certainly not going to think, I'm going to slow blade. Or I'm gonna running attack. As a returning player, what spec should I focus on leveling up first? Well, when I was first playing the game, I was a Swordmaster, and it wasn't the greatest for multiple enemies, but what was really good for multiple enemies was Compel. So I would recommend, as soon as you can, going into unlocking the Bene Gesserit tree, no matter what other tree you are, getting Compel. Some of these other recovery ones are good. But yeah, get Compel as soon as you can. That helps a lot. Also, I think early leveling up Turret is good. I didn't use Turret, but... Crafting, Sabotage, or Combat. I would get... Personally, I would get Gathering to 15. I wouldn't even touch Crafting. Like, you're not going to even... I mean... You're not going to need to AUG stuff. Like, some of this stuff, like, what is it? Batch crafting chance. This is good. You could probably get crafting up to, like, 8. Go, like, 8 crafting, 15 for gathering. And then, yeah, I mean, you could get 10 to combat, 5 to sabotage, and then a little bit exploration. You're going to want to mix them out like 10, 10, 10, and when you're just starting the game, they're going to diminish too much. There's no reason for you to be punching into the diminishment. So, I would just go crafting 8. Like, gathering is more important for you at the early levels. All this gathering stuff, way more important for you. I wouldn't touch combat. I wouldn't touch combat. You can go to 10 combat, but why would you do combat? You're modifying such a you're like giving 10% increase of damage to what? A number like 30? You're adding 3 damage. So combat is not good in the very beginning of the game. I would not do combat right away. Just wait. There's no rush. Like, seriously, I would do 8 crafting. I would do 10 or 15 gathering. I would do like 10 combat, maybe, if you wanted to. Definitely exploration. Exploration's going to be really good. Gathering and exploration are the best for when you're leveling up. Sorry. That's just the way it is. All of my skills when I was leveling up, I had planetology all into here, a bunch when I was leveling up. It made things. I mean, I was able to blow right past a lot of the gathering in this game because of how I set everything up. So I didn't have any issues in the early parts of this game. I could always get what I needed. I had plenty resources. I have a gigantic stockpile right now that I haven't needed to farm in a long time. I have max gear. Oh wait, let me read what you're saying. I thought you were saying you were a new player. Oh, you said you're as a returning player. So that's different. So returning player, if you're a returning player, you can just copy what I did. To be honest, I went combat. So Sunsin was right then. Sunsin, sorry, I thought they were saying they were a new player. Returning player, definitely combat. Now the thing is there was still breakpoints here. Like for crafting, if you're already at the endgame stuff, then you need at least one augment slot for your weapon. I would say 2, like 30. You don't want to get 2, but now you either have like another account that is a crafter, so you wouldn't need to go crafting. I am just making my universal character, so I have to have crafting. So I had to balance crafting and combat. Now, exploration is, if you're planning on going into the deep desert at all, you have to have vehicle damage resistance and where is it? Vehicle speed. So at the minimum, exploration 20. Hey, what's up, DLJ? Exploration 20 is super important for going anywhere. It's vehicle speed 15%. And then coming up here, right here, vehicle damage resistance. This is going to be important too to when you're out in the new deep desert with grade 5 weapons shooting you. So it's funny because maybe they realized that it was stupid to put like shield mitigation. Is tool power day? Oh, shield mitigation is tool power. Yeah, that makes no sense. You'd have to intuit that first. So if they're shifting over mitigation to label onto shield mitigation, then I'm happy. Because it was already confusing. We had to go through the weeds and understand how everything was wired. And we're like, oh, the tool power drain is shield mitigation. That makes sense now. Like, okay. So I don't know where they're going. How are you doing, buddy? I'm chilling. What's up? Going over. I have to figure out what I'm doing next for specialization. I think I'm going combat. Man, this right here sucks because 1, 2, and then you get 1 skill point. 3, 4, max health plus 5. Thanks, Funcom. Plus 5 health. I love it. Why didn't they inflate these values by like times 100? Why wouldn't we have like 1,000 health rolling into the new graded stuff? They didn't scale our health. I mean, I don't mind it. The TTK is fast for melee, so it's like one-shots. And I guess that's what we were asking for melee. But holy shit, did they not know what they were doing with this spell? Like, let's scale some of the stuff, but not other stuff. Let's, on a linear scale, increase their health, and then on an exponential scale, scale everything else. That makes sense. Just a bunch of intersecting graphs. Did I get everything? Always make sure there's a check mark. Why are some of these like glowing with gray around them? I don't understand that. What's the difference? I've been taking a break from DUNE. Yeah, that's good. That's always good to take a break. I have other games that I play on rotation. I play World of Warcraft Midnight, PvP, Survival Hunter. I was doing Rated Battlegrounds. Division 2, we've got some people playing that off stream and on the weekends. And I'm always playing Elden Ring Night Rain. Guys, by the way, let me just pull this up real quick. Browser. This was last night. If any of you guys know Elden Ring Night Rain, this is the Everdark version of the Balancers. Probably the hardest fight in the entire game until they do. I don't know if they're going to do Dredgelord. But my wife and I, and then one of our mods, Sutri, we finally killed them. I don't know if you know this fight, but it's super hard. It's like really crazy. And we had a bunch of good luck going through the map leading up. And so we downed them last night. It was pretty huge. Any patch plan for tomorrow? Hi, no time for DUNE anymore. I'm addicted to Crimson Desert. Hey, my nungas, I'll be playing Crimson Desert off after stream. I'm 3 bosses down. I killed the that drill guy was hard at the excavation site, and then the excavation site was crazy. There was so many mobs to clear after that. Oh my god, yeah. How are you liking the... Didn't they patched it, right? For Crimson Desert? Didn't they do a huge patch? Where is that? Yeah, look at this. How big is the screen? There we go. I killed the drill guy with my bow. Oh my god, I was meleeing him. He was hard. He kept fucking me up. Like he had this like one thing that he would do that would just annihilate me. All my health. All right, let's see what they did. A lot of fixed issues. Fixed an issue, improved, fixed an issue, improved. Oh, wait. AAA and they, yeah, apparently they were working on the weekend, right? I mean, that's the thing, guys. You have to consider, right? Not always is the game, making a game and then selling a game, going to be nefarious at nature. Maybe some of this corporate guys trying to push it out, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of people somewhere that wanted to make a game for people to enjoy, you know? And so, yeah, they were working on the weekend. To get this stuff fixed. Added more Abyss Nexuses across the continent of Pywell to improve the fast travel. Oh, you can do inventory with the eye. That's great. Added private storage. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's awesome. They added it in all of the houses and stuff. That's so cool. I figured that would have already been there. Reduce the time. Reduce time required to acquire knowledge. Change skill observation to be only required once. Okay, yeah, that was. I have a bunch of stuff that I haven't unlocked because of that. The observation. Reduce the number of hits to log trees. That's nice. Decrease the QTE difficulty, the arm wrestling. Hey, there was that one guy that said he had issues with his hands, like he was a veteran, and he said he could not do the arm wrestling event at all. And they patched it. They made it so that he can do the arm wrestling event. Hey, what's up, Veldub? Hey, thank you very much. I don't know, I was just sitting there last night, and I was like, you know what? I haven't actually put it all in a consolidated little nice format for the devs to look at. So I wanted to do that. I just was like, I honestly, when I'm staring at our skill trees so much, and then it's just like such a shame that you watch these really epic PvP videos coming out of Europe, and they're so fun to watch, so epic, like all of flying around, and there's only travel powers being used, essentially. there's no reason to be impacting anybody with a hit from a skill. You have a ton of skills in your tree that are just, there's no reason to use them for a damage output right now with the graded stuff. And that's a shame because yeah. Anyways, oh, Project Mary. No, we went on Friday. So how did you guys think? I've been looking forward to Project Hail Mary for a long time. I haven't seen it yet. How was it? If it's I have to check if it's playing somewhere near me. Did you guys like it? I haven't read the book either. Honestly, I had heard about it from the trailer and I thought it looked awesome. I thought Project Hail Mary looked amazing. Was it good? Did you guys like it? It's a great movie. Okay, cool. It looked really good. Like the whole premise is awesome, right? Like the engine of the universe is failing and they got to figure out what's going on. And Earth sends out their Hail Mary, like one person, and then we bump into another species of alien trying to do the same thing. It's awesome. That is an amazing premise. If you haven't read the book, go see the movie first. Okay, I will. I will do that. Yeah, Project Hail Mary, I saw that. It looked great. The trailer. I saw the trailer. Cool. I love space, universe, sci-fi. Love that type of stuff. All right, what else? And this was I'm really happy to see that. That means that they specifically addressed it. That one guy made a big post on the forum that said he couldn't complete it. The only thing I didn't like is that it's missing an extra hour for book readers. Oh, really? Book was way more details about the black stuff. Oh, really? Interesting. Did they do a good visual representation of the concepts? That would be my biggest curiosity. These look like really good changes. There's a lot of changes here. Wow, look at all this. Oh, controls. Look at that. The one gripe I had is that when you're in combat, the camera kind of pans up a little bit and you're like below the camera. They did, but still not enough. I'll have to, I didn't check, I didn't log in since this patch. I'll have to check it out. Boss fights. Oh, reduce health. I wonder if they nerfed Thornbreaker. That was the first boss that I died a bunch on. I think I died like 10 times on Thornbreaker. Or 8. Oh, wow. Cool. I would say as an engineer, I would love to see more details. Like, why the Iridians died in the book is fully covered. Oh, really? They nerfed Reed Devil. What's that? Oh. Lowered the difficulty of the ambush encounters triggered while heading to the Reed Devil. Oh, I don't think I've gotten to the Reed Devil guy yet. Oh, it's that guy. Oh, I haven't fought him yet. I have to, you know what? Tonight I'm going to go wander around more in Crimson Desert. The map is huge. The map is so big. All right. Okay, so I think that I've got this to 40. I don't need to go any higher. This was to 15. This is 66. I can go... So how many do I have? Hey, what's up? Chapter 4? Yeah, Chapter 4 waiting room. We're waiting for the next bit of content. $10 hours. We got 10 hours left on the decree. Is there a release date? No, it's, I think the likelihood is that it's going to be April or June, right? Isn't that what the estimation was for Chapter 4? I just realized that I haven't played any other game since Dune released. Really? Really? You've been that committed? Hey, you know what? Well, you know, do you have a lot of time? Because, like, I know that I have some friends that with their kids and their work, they don't have a ton of time. And Dune, like my buddy, one of my other friends, his work schedule and with his kids and stuff, he just wasn't able to upkeep the fuel for the spice fuel. He couldn't get that gameplay loop down by himself. So I know some people are different. This game, I mean, it's got a little bit better to interface with if you don't have too much time, but again, this game just takes time. Time to put in. All right. Is there a release date? Yeah, I think, let me just check on the Discord. I don't think I think there was the last time that we saw anything said. I like how, so it's crazy the temperature in that PTC forum, because somebody posted my video that I made about my suggestions, and then those people in the PTC forum said, we already we have already commented about this many times, and they linked examples to where they posted about it in text in the PTC. So I click on those examples. Yeah, no, it's not at all what I was saying. It was some other stupid shit that they're just like, no, we got here first and we said it. No, you didn't actually say it, and you didn't say the right thing. And also, you put it in a freaking notepad and then put it somewhere obscurely in the Discord. That's not going to do shit. I'm sorry. So don't just like sweep it under the rug when we're trying to get viable changes into the game to make it better. The problem is people like that just that don't know how to get the right shit done. I don't know, man. I don't know about you guys, but I want to see the game improve. I always want to see the game improve. They've had an entire year to get the technical programming shit out of the way, right? I'm sorry, but we shouldn't be stuck in a loop right now with technical programming issues. Still is the major of their focus. Like, they have to keep trying to fix the game instead of adding to the game to make it worthwhile. The thing is it's just trying to be helpful. You should want to attack it from all angles, right? Because we're not satisfied until it gets done. We already know we can communicate to the developers. They listen to us. So now that they're listening to us, we got to keep hammering them, or else it's just gonna let it slide. It'll seem like they don't care. I'm sure they do care. I'm sure there's people there that still care about the game, still care about us. Hey, what's up, Sim? All right. Let's see. What's this guy's name? How do I show? Oh, damn. I'm trying to see. I wish that the streamer mode didn't truncate everything in Discord like this. Usernames have been truncated. Oh, that's not it. What is this shit? Oh, username Elivitar, okay. How many spots do we have? Yeah, we still got some spots. Alright. Eluvitar. Eluvitar, yeah, there you go. Alright, and then there's one more spot because we have one more guy coming over. Don Mobliano. Don, did you transfer? Is Don here? Where's Don Mobliano? I know Don Mobliano still needed an invite. But he was waiting on his transfer. Let's see who else. The devs sadly don't use the full potential of Dune Awakening. Current state is not enough. Current state is not enough. Current state is not enough. It's not sufficient. I think they need to, like, really think about what makes a world something that you want to hang out in and you know, chill and do guild stuff. Like, they need a completely new chat interface. I'm sorry, it needs to be like World of Warcraft or something you can control and pull out and then play with, and have a guild, you know, the guild interface. This is just so basic compared to other games. We're talking about completely overhauling UI UX. I don't even know if they have somebody to do that. So they need matchmaking. They need a lobby system to go find groups, like a group queue, like where you go, you know, in World of Warcraft, you can go look for posted groups, look at the people that are looking for clears. I don't know why there's no system like that set up in this game. You want to create the interfacing mechanisms with the game, right? In Diablo 2, do you guys? I was talking about this on the my wife's podcast yesterday with her co-host, and both of us, the co-host and I, had grown up playing Diablo 2. Do you remember the original Diablo 2 and the original BattleNet and the lobby system of the chat interface and how good that was? It was so fun to just go hang out in the trade chat or the PvP chat and sit there and talk shit with your character or just talk with people. Like that lobby system. And they didn't add that same lobby system to Diablo 2 Resurrected. It was so dumb. Like it's like they don't get it. Like what did you guys like about the original RPG? Oh, in Final Fantasy VII, I could name my characters. They didn't get that. They didn't put that. They didn't care. They put voice acting in the remake. It's like, I don't know. And why, for example, the EXP points are worthless if you're level 200? Makes no sense. Yeah, with criticism, once had a baseball coach that said, when people stop trying to offer advice, that is when you worry. That is when they've given up on you. That is a great piece of insight. What a good piece of insight from a baseball coach. I played baseball growing up too. Very good insight. Yeah, that's true. Because then people stopped caring, or they're not there anymore. Yeah. Veldov always shown up with a really good piece of insight. Really good way to put it. Yeah. What server you on? You looking for guildies? I mean, we always have an open door. I'll make a second guild if we need to. This one's filling up. This Atreides side guild is filling up. We also have a Harkonnen guild on the server, and that Harkonnen guild is Gattaca right there. So it only has like 3 people in it. I think we have one person that's farming in it. Yeah. Who did that? Somebody voted for the melee. Who did that? Who could have had such voting power to override the melee, to override the range? Who did that? Who would have possibly increased the melee damage by 33%? I have no idea. Somebody of that power. They need to get server transfers and durability fixed sorted. Might need might we get a PTC patch? Yeah, so some people were saying that there was going to be a patch tomorrow. Yeah, I saw that. What is this? First of all, yeah, they need to fix the server things, because you guys, we literally have like probably less people on this server than when the game first launched. There was more people on the server. And right now, the server shits the bed on the weekend when we're just doing labs and doing overland stuff. It just disconnects every once in a while. So they absolutely did something to the servers throughout the lifespan of the game. Or servers degrade? Like, I don't know. The degradation thing, because it's not even their company. So the likelihood that it's on the server end, like, it sounds like they switched their plan to like a worse plan or something. I don't know, man. I don't want to speculate, but the servers suck right now. And whether or not that's a combination of like the duping lagging the server, like, or, you know, some values with that, I don't know. But yeah, the servers need to get fixed. We aren't even close to what Nova and Stoneheart and those are at, and we're headed there. Our server's going to double. So I'm hoping that they definitely have that plan to be fixed. That's what they said. So what would be awesome is if there was a patch tomorrow or something, or next week, it was immediately, we've fixed the server issues. We've been working with Nitrado. We traced down the issue. We have solved it. Everything should be running like smooth as butter now, you know? That would be ideal. Alright. Harmony was down during the first boosted weekend. Yeah, that is egregious. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, here's the first time they've ever done that. You guys excited? You excited? Too bad. Your server shut down. Seems like they're cheaping out on servers, but as you say, it's probably a combination of problems. I'm sure they'll fix it up once some servers are closed down. I hope so. I hope that they're taking care of multiple things at once, and then that they're shutting down servers to get to sort of like an equilibrium point. It was very ambitious to launch with such a giant server load like that when you're not paying for the game monthly. There's no monetizations in there, right? Like, I don't know what they thought of a sustainability model they had. Maybe if they had kept 100,000 players, like, for the whole thing, no problem. And then the amount of players playing a game is constantly selling new copies because people are like, oh, that's a new game. Is there people playing? Yes, there's people playing. Hey, what's up, Jordan? So they got into a bad, it was just like a self-feedback loop of negative feedback that progressed during the first 3 months. It was very difficult to get those back. But like I said in my video last night, the Funcom has a really unique opportunity right now. It's not common that the game that the franchise is made parallel to is continuing to make movies like this that are going to be crazy, like pretty big box office successes. Bringing back Jason Momoa like that as a Gola, like all that, there's going to be some big. Sadly, they went into vacation. Yeah. Anyway, I think that they can revitalize the game if they hammer it with we need some cosmetics, like Duncan Idaho's cosmetic, his weapons, like the armor they were wearing in the movie. Add in those cosmetics. Add in a bunch of shit. And then do the rest of the stuff I said in the video. Add matchmaking and add chat. Make the chat better. Make stuff scale. Like, when the game released, I had better server experience. That's what I was saying, Kyle. This server had more people at release, and it's performing worse right now. It's okay, like this morning, it seems like, but just flying around. Just flying around. See right here, you see this? It kind of like, let's see, does it do it anymore? It does do it just a little bit. Let me fly around over here. This stutter, like, I don't understand. Hey, what's up? What's up, Sleepy? The rubber banding was never there. Like, honestly, you know when it started? It really started when everybody started duping. That's when I remember this type of stuff happening. It never had it before. There was never an issue. But if I just fly right here, it goes like this. Do you see it? Am I tripping? You see that, right? I'm on Eurasia and it's almost dead and still gets those frame stutters. So what is it that's doing that? Lumpy, I love the way that got set up. Look at that. Real nice, Lumpy. I love this. Look at how Lumpy expanded. This looks so good. Yeah, it's all over the place. Like, now look at this. This looks, when I'm looking at this right here, right? It's down to 72 frame gen. 72 FPS on the frame gen. Oh, we discussed it last, yeah, it's an Unreal 5 issue. I'm gonna take a picture of this because I just like the way this looks right here. We've got all of these, we've got the diamonds, we've got lumpies right here. It looks good. Every new in-person you invite to your server degrades the performance. Where's Sins? Sin, where did you put your base? Wasn't it over here? They're calling it the monstrosity. Yeah, I think the game is rendering everything dynamically, including entities that you cannot see. On top of that, I don't think it's caching these. So it keeps... Oh! Interesting. Sin, where was your base? Was it over here? I think this one is crazy. Like, look at this one. You see this space? Look at this. This is insane. Wait, which one? Hold on, I gotta invite. What is it? Aluvitar. Alright. Oh, what's up? What's up? Is that your base right there? This one? Oh, is that it over there? Where is it? Right here? Alright, let's check it out. Sweet. I like this part right here. Let's see. Woo! Ooh, yeah, that looks nice. Alright, let's start. Oh, I like this right here. Look at this. Yeah, I like this. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna go, got a nice door right here. I like this. You got, ooh, yeah, that's the way to do it. Look at this. You got the water jugs up there. Chest right there. That looks good. You got some nice stuff to work on here. I like that. Oh yeah, there's the rock formations. This will come up here. Nice. This looks good. Oh, I like this table. I haven't put this table in my place yet. Oh, look at that door right there. That's a nice way to do these doors. Ooh, I like this. This sideway coming in, this is good. Hey, look at that. You got a nice view of some trees right there, too. What else we got? Oh, I like that. Look at that. Intensity of the lumens. You can see DLJ's place right there. Let's see, where's the room up here? This looks cool. I like that. Oh, I like this part right here. That looks nice. Ooh. Damn, there's a lot more in here. Look at this. On this side too, I like that. Nice little table right here. Well, I like that light right there. That light fixture looks good. That's good placement. Oh, look at this. Wow. Got a library. And a dude, this is nice. This is the best room right here. I like how this goes around it. See, you guys went next level with the triangles here. That's the good shit right there. I like, dude, why can't we lay in our bed? Why is there no like /lay down emote? You can't. Wait, how do I sit? I can't even sit. This is the extent of, I can sit in chairs, but I can't sit in a bed or just like, what if I want to like go AFK and I just lay in my bed? Wouldn't that make sense? Why is that not? How do you do the bookshelf like that? That's a wall. That's, wait, how did you sit down? Am I not pressing the right button? What's the sit button? There's no command! Wait, is there where's the hold mouse wheel? Oh, I never hold the mouse wheel. Oh my god, look at that. It's not good enough. There needs to be a /lay. Okay. I never hit the mouse button. My God. Look at this. There's a bow? Oh my God. I've been not bowing to people this whole time. I can thumbs him up. Oh, I can do that too. Where's Blue staying? Your time is nigh. I like this room. This is really cool, Sin. This looks great. This looks great. And then there's somebody's base is right there too, right next to yours. Oh, I like how you can go on the top like that. Alright. Yeah, if anybody else wants me to check out their base, let me know. I can always do a flyby if you came over here. Ooh, that looks cool over there. Look at that. What is this one? This looks like all function. That's like the function tower. Wait for real though. Why don't I have a bookshelf wall? That's the Chaldean. It's the Chaldean wall. The inside of my couple of my garages all have that. I'll show you guys when I land. Northwest of Haga, I'm slowly working on the Brutalist Tower. Oh, cool. The Ultimate Edition. Oh, that's what it was. You did add more disco in the bottom line. Oh, nice. I'll have to check it out. Let me go refill my coffee real quick. Okay. Oh, cripes. I'm in the sun. Oh my gosh, I'm actually doing a combat mission now. I haven't done some of these in a while. Which one's the eliminate the dessert account? Okay, it's this one. I gotcha.
Identify yourself. Ready to go.
Need to reload. We've got it covered.
Boy, it's nice to have a dagger back. Oh, what the heck was that? That was the worst knee charge I've ever seen. Alright.
Shields up. Ready to help.
Shields up.
He didn't even have his thing up. Okay, okay. Oh, these ones are easy compared to the other ones. My gosh. Alright. Who's that? Oh, it was that guy. Dude, the false flag strike is so easy. Oh my gosh. I wonder how I can, I wonder if, Broodworks. That should mean that, maybe I don't remember if I did this right. Alright. Wait, what? Would you hit it? Oh my god. Imagine how easier and faster it would be with a wire. Classic. Classic. Oh! Incoming! Oh, you know what I watched with my wife this, I think we watched it on Friday. Do you know what's a really good movie? I never saw it. It was Sinners. That was a good movie. That surprised me. Locate the cave.
Shield up.
Ah!
Where is everybody? Shield on. Enemy found.
No, there's no enemy here.
Need reinforcements.
No, leave me alone. Ah, he's shooting my foot.
I see some.
Oh, what?
Shields up.
Later. Use momentum to carry yourself when you float with the wire. It's a lot easier. Also, Bindu sprint and jump go super. Yeah, I used to. I was one of the original Bindu sprint enjoyers for like the first few months of the game. I love Bindu sprint. Actually, it saved my life when I disconnected during a lightning storm up here, and I was out on the open sand, and I Bindu sprinted, jumped off of a sand dune, and it saved my life from the worm as it like came out. It was great. I do the thing that annoys me about Bindu Sprint is that, and honestly, it's funny because I picked the top 5 things that Funcom should change or work on. I literally could have made a list of like 30 things long, and one of them is that why I don't like Bindu Sprint. And for Bindu Sprint, like the way that they're doing it, right? They're doing this thing where. Well, you got to cancel it earlier. But Bindu Sprint, it locks you onto your target, and you can't just break away and sprint. You'll be facing that direction. It's really awkward. They need to fix the targeting in this game to make Bindu sprint better. Or they need to make Bindu sprint when you activate it. It's just whichever way your mouse direction is aiming to go look. And then you can run that. Like right now, if I point this, it'll run this direction. Alright? Also, by the way, thematically, I love Bindu sprint. It's such a cool move. In some of my earliest videos, I had Bindu sprint on. And actually, the Super Jesuit, you know, I've actually gotten kills in PvP like 6 months ago. All right, I could link the video where I Bindu sprint. What it's good for? Somebody was trying to run away, and I ran up to them, and then I crippling strike them like that. So, but you could just as easily teleport over to them and crippling strike. You know what I mean? Like, the Bindu sprint has its purpose, and it is fun. You can also do that with the other stuff. Now, it would be an infinitely better move, Bindu sprint, if the targeting system didn't work the way it was, and it didn't lock. Like, it'll keep me locked looking, and I'm running like this way, but I'm looking this direction. It's really annoying. All right. Once I get 100 combat, I'm probably gonna have Bindu sprint and Shigawire max. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you have all of the best of the worlds in there? All right. Oh, I got false flag strike again. Do those guys respawn, or do I have to do it again? Like, do I have to zone out? Let's see if they respawn. I have never not zoned out. Oh my god, they did respawn. Holy shit, I didn't know that they respawn.
Someone's here.
Hell yeah. This is gonna make this way easier. Now that I know that, I honestly didn't know that it did that.
Who are you? Enemy sighted.
They respawn, but it's sometimes bugged. I don't want to zone out. If I don't zone out, then I get the same quest again, right? But does it have to be in that second? It has to be in that second position. It's not in the second position right now.
Shields up. I need reinforcements.
Because I've had that bug out for the other one, the exploration one.
Reveal yourself.
Let me see your comments in a second.
See someone.
Wait. Did I didn't need to place that? Alright. Let's see. I don't know if this is still going to do it, but it has to be in that second position to bug out. And it's in the first position. I have to make sure I get false flag strike in that second position. Otherwise, it doesn't do it. Everything got. Let me take a look at what you said here. Okay. It was my first skill and saved me so much. I ain't saying the current meta on Epsilon. It's the current meta on Epsilon. Looks like it. Yeah, the Bindu sprint. Yes. The Bindu sprint, but I would argue that that is not the meta inside indoor fighting in the labs. again, I don't know if there's going to be much of that, but if they revamp the deep desert and they add incentive into those labs again, you're going to have fighting carry inside the labs. The Bendu sprint is not going to be the greatest in close quarters. In fact, I would argue that you're only going to be able to do a knee charge at that point. And which if you're not set up for any of that, then you're not going to opt to knee charge anyways. So you'd still be doing the little stagger moves for Bendu sprint. Also, Bendu sprint kind of looks the most fun, doesn't it? You come, like, having all of those guys running around in that video from Epsilon Iridani looked so fun. It looked so fun. It really did. And some of my, like if I were to go check, where is it? How do I see? Playlist. Dune. Alright, where is it? Okay, let's see what this is.
It's gone right here.
Alright, guys. 9 months ago. Okay? 9 months ago. Oh, this is my first ever Dune Awakening video. It's unlisted on my channel because it was just me playing the game and doing contracts, all right? What skills do you see on the bar right there? 9 months ago, an unlisted video. That's Bendu Sprint. I was a Bendu Sprint enjoyer from day one. This is so long ago, 9 months ago. Bendu Sprint. I love Bendu Sprint. I went back in using Pulse Knife for last week. Think I'm going back to pick. Spike, hard to get used to the slow blade speed being slower of the Pulse Knife after using. Is it really that much slower? Is it slower? I thought that the slow blade speed was tied to the speed of the weapon. Is it not? Is it actually faster for the rapier? It should be the same speed. You can do speed dash with it too. I don't think you can do it on keyboard. You have to click with the mouse. Oh, is that how you do it? Yeah, I was trying to, cause what is it? I actually don't think I've ever done that. What is it? So you double hit it? Oh yeah, you can do it on the keyboard. Oh my god, dude, what is that? What is that? What is that? Really? Come on. Oh my god. What is that? Look at that. Look at that. Look at here. Look at here. Look at there. Look at that. Oh my god. That is 100% a bug, you guys. Look at that. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Look at that. I'm using keyboard too. I can use Q. You just double tap it. Oh my god, you guys. That's hilarious. Hey, what's up? There's a new meta. Is Epsilon Iridari, where is that located? Is that in Amsterdam? Is that an Amsterdam server? They've got a new meta over there with this Bendu Sprint, but look, it's doing something it's not supposed to, right? This has a 20-second cooldown if I use it, the Bendu Sprint, but if I double tap it, you see that?
How you doing?
That's not supposed to do that. So it's supposed to. It's only putting it on a 3-second cooldown instead of 20, and it's giving me this dash on the top of the sand. It's definitely not supposed to do that, but we've known about that for a while. Epsilon is Paris. Okay. We've actually known about this for a while. Like this, people were doing this Bindu tech like 6 months ago or whatever, but no one had really fully utilized it in PvP. Dude, you know what you could do? You could do something like this. Although I would want to probably keep... I'm so used to having knee charge right there. And then I could do that. I still need to be able to crippling strike. Jeez. The repositioning, so you can catch up to people. Yeah. Oh, man. And then still have the knee charge ready. Oh, man. Guys, you don't even need, like, the max rank of that. There was a guy PvP on Harmony that would do that, and Suspensor Dash, so it was constantly moving erratically. Yeah, I got that too. I do, you know, I do like Suspensor Blast. I had success with it in PvP. Now there's no movement right here for the outdoors. When you're in this setup, this is like I walked into the lab. What's the combo for that? You have to, it's like you double tap Q. You double tap Q. Yeah, look at that. Look at the movement. I could go like dash and do that. How long is that going to be in the game for? That's been in the game for 6 months. You know that? That Bindu sprint tech has been in the game for a while. We've seen that in older videos when we were trying to do speed runs in the lab. People were like, maybe there's something that you can use with that for repositioning. I didn't know it was this like ice skatey. Whoa, did you see that? How many times did I just... Did I literally do it twice? I did. I looked like I did it twice. What is going on? Did you see that? Who told me? Did you say hit C then Q? With low stamina? It doesn't use any... Oh, it uses just a very slight amount of stamina. I mean, I think that the Bindu... So before Echo's like explosive setup with Shigawire, Assault, and then Snubnose, and then Explosive Grenade was sort of the outdoor meta. I definitely think that Regis Bindu Sprint Shigawire is... Well, and so what? It would be like... something like this. You're shooting, all that stuff. Now, for someone like me, I still need a way. Like, I don't even know. For someone like me, I would still be PvPing like this, maybe. Right? Because I still need to land the crippling strike. Outdoor PvP could be something like this, but I don't have Shigawire then. I could still, like, get a crippling strike off. I'm gonna have to think. Honestly, like the dynamic for PvP will be a little bit different on my server. And I have to figure out, like, before I had indoor lab PvP set up, I had outdoor lab PvP set up, and then just like general purpose. And so if you go outdoors and people are flinging themselves, if somebody tries to escape from you with Shigawire and launches themselves, how are you going to catch up to them? So if somebody launches themselves with Shigawire, then the only chance that I have, if set up like this, is I have to follow them, right? They just went on with Shigawire. Now, in that situation, in outdoor, I would argue that something like this, where I can guarantee that I get off the crippling strike. So I weirding step in from a distance, and anywhere. I could go chasing them and then weirding step to them and then immediately crippling, because then I'm going to start light attacking and break their stamina or make them dash. And right now, crippling strike's really strong. So, now, how does compel work in PvP? Dude, I'm honestly like, yeah, you can dash out of it. You can dash out of stop, compel. Like when Blue Stang used stop on me at the beginning of the PvP encounter like a couple days ago, I didn't even notice that he used stop because I dashed out of it right away. Like, he used stop and it didn't stop anything. So it made me use a gold dash though. So, oh, I'm in the sun. Oh, I got false flag strike again. Hell yeah. I did it. I bugged it out. I still, now, hold on. So now I still have a question. Why is it that the rapier's slow blade is faster than the dagger? Isn't it tied to the attack speed of the weapon? Is that not true? You don't need to use crippling with sabotage stats. It staggers with your melee. Yeah, but crippling is to make them stam out. When I fought Blue, I got crippling strike off and I got suspensor blast off, both of them. And it stammed him out, and then I killed him. So, you know, on your guys' server, you have a lot of people jumping around shooting people, but daggers and rapiers should be the same speed. They should exactly be the same speed. That's why I'm saying, if it's bugged, then I would like to know what's going on. Oh my god, did I fuck it up?
That belongs in a museum. So do you.
The slow blade completes faster on a rapier, but why would that be? Like, why would it complete faster? How do you even register that? Do I need to go test this? Where did his body go? Isn't it over here? It was right here. Where was his body? No! No, this is gonna screw it up. Why did it do that? Why did my negligence? I forgot to grab it. His body's missing.
That belongs in a museum.
Oh, Mentalist, thanks for subscribing. It's the animation. how much faster are you talking? The attack speed is the same. I'm gonna have to go test that, but like I unbugged the bug. God damn it. Well, now I'm gonna have to go fly over to the testing station to check. I have to exit out of here. Go to starting position, return. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you. I was gonna zone out. And we are gonna test if it's 3 slow blades on compel. I think it's bugged. I think I'm gonna have to zone out. He died like right here. That's gonna reset the false flag thing. It's very noticeable. No, we'll find out. I'm gonna go find out right now. Well, I'm gonna go find out right now. We'll see. There's a mob right in the beginning of the dark station. I can just see if I compel it, if I get 3 slow blades off or 2. And I will get to the bottom of this. And if it's 2, that is very shitty. What's up? Oh, thanks, yeah. I appreciate it. He responds, but it's faster to zone out. Okay. Alright, I just want to see what's going on here.
Caution. You are entering a hazard zone. Entry to this facility is not.
Alrighty. Let's find out. Oh wait, I need to compel. That's right, sorry. Alright, there he is. Shields up. Oh shit, he's burning me. Oh shit, I didn't have it on my bar, I'm dead. I didn't have my healing things. Okay, that's 3 by the way. That was 3. Is it faster? I mean, it did seem... Wearing spec is far away the most valuable skill in the game. It is very good, yeah. I mean, originally, like one of the most lethal builds for ganking was you just weirding step in and crippling strike. That sort of felt a little slower, I guess.
Caution. You are entering.
So, oh my god. Where's that guy? I wonder if I can disenchant this for anything recycling now.
Kill them all.
Oh shit, I forgot it locks. Alright, I gotta clear these guys.
Shields on. Eyes on hostile. Engage.
Oh god, why did you do the slow blade? Quick attack me!
Eyes on hostile.
They do dash that, don't they? And he doesn't get staggered when he does that. But that staggers him. It's like, did they break this game or something? I don't understand why some of the Bene Gesserit stuff is unaffected by those stagger changes that they did.
Die.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They do dash out of that second, the rapier. Man, why did they... It is slower. You're right. Jeez. Unreal. Oh my god, can I... Look at how many hits that guy takes. Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Found them.
No. No. He's trying to light me on fire. Don't even think about it.
Yeah.
Wait, where was my fucking stamina? Oh my god, dude. This game, I swear to God, did you see how long it took for that to start regenerating? Okay, I didn't want to come in here anyways, but I was just testing the rapier. You are right about the rapier, and I can't believe that the rapier attacks faster. Why? So, there's absolutely no reason to use the dagger for a slow blade if it's slower. It should not be slower. It feels very sluggish too.
Where's my reinforcements?
That is egregious. Egregious. Oh, what's that? Server lag. Did you see that? Yeah, that follow-up right there. That follow-up second one's slow. Oh my god, get the fire off of me! He almost lit me on fire again. What is that? What was that? Oh my god, the weirding step was broken. I wasn't targeted on him, and it went the other way. What a load of shit. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe that. I can't believe that the slow blade is slower. I have to go switch. Unbelievable. Well... Wait, no, I don't want to transfer. Where's report a bug? You must have the blade in your hand. Was it not in my hand when I weirding stepped? Was it like this? I didn't even notice. Was my blade not in my hand? I'm going back to rapier spike hill. It's funny because you can skin color them the same. People don't know which one you're pairing with, and you can make them bleed. Yeah, I'm gonna switch back right now. I'm not here to sword fight these morons. I want in and out fast. Yeah. Why not use double blades? Because the double blades have a burn on them, and I don't necessarily want a burn going on the target. That would not be ideal.
Caution. You are entering a hazard zone. This facility is not advised.
I don't think I picked up my, there's like 4 of those augs, I think, on the ground. Man, that's a real bummer. That's a really big bummer. Did they essentially just nullify the, wait, where did my... Was there not a... What the fuck? Oh, it's right there. I thought it would be on the map. They didn't put it on the map. This game just doesn't work sometimes, I swear. It was hard to see. I don't think you had the blade in your hand. Yeah, okay, I'll have to check that next time. You could be right, because when I ran back... Maybe you're right. Maybe it swapped to the gun or something. I'm not sure. But that's good for pointing it out. I'll check next time. Man, oh man. Oh... That's disappointing. That's disappointing, man. Like, it's really disappointing. They basically, in my opinion, they don't even realize what that does. Like, the whole point of the dagger is to be faster. The whole point of the dagger is to be faster. Not to be slower than something else. So, like, we're using a long blade faster than a short blade. Does that even make sense? It doesn't make... In my opinion, the dagger should be the fastest attacking thing in the frickin' universe. Funcom, would you please get your shit together? Like, holy crap, man. Now, this is strictly from a PvP. You don't want to use a lose-lose weapon. Now, I will say this, though. Like, from a strictly... Look at that fucking stutter, dude. From a strictly PvP standpoint, that's what we're talking about right now. From a PvP standpoint, when you're coming at this from a PvE standpoint, this should still function just fine, right? Because I'm not slow blading Lemminger ever. Oh, I wanted to check the recycle. Whoops.
no dialogue there.
Okay, sorry, my wife came in. I was talking to her. All right, so guys, I figured something out. Check this out. What's up, Blue Sang? I want you guys to look at something, all right? Do you see guys, check this out. 105 attack speed. It has the attack speed. They removed attack speed on the freaking weapon. You can't tell what the attack speed is anymore. They give us even less information now. Look, this is from when the game first launched. It has attack speed, damage per hit. It's on the information for the weapon. Why? When did they change that? When did they change this? We have no idea what the attack speeds are. So the attack speed of the pulse knife, the sword, they don't say what is it somewhere else listed? Is there somewhere else it's listing this? Hey, it's not even comparing it to anything. Oh, because I don't have anything equipped. Where is the information anymore about the attack speed? What's up, Drip? I don't know when they changed the tooltip, but the tooltips they don't have attack speed anymore for melee weapons. They have rate of fire for guns, but they took the attack speed off of the weapon? Why did they take the attack speed off the weapon? Does anybody remember when they did that? Did anybody notice that they did that? The attack speed for the swords was 105. They removed the number on the tooltip that says attack speed. But those icons are block stamina and attack stamina. Those two icons, okay, it goes physical damage, actually blade damage, shield damage, attack stamina cost, block stamina cost. That's what those icons are. They took it off so you can't publicly shame them. But it's because they took it off that I am shaming them right now. It's the Streisand effect. You can't just try to say don't talk about it and then hide it. That's gonna make me want to talk about it. Does anybody even remember when they took attack speed off of the melee weapons? Like, why the hell? It had to have been with Chapter 3, right? Or when did we get this new tooltip for the melee weapons? This is crazy, dude. They forgot to make an attack speed icon. This is Funcom. Don't overthink it. You're probably right. But hold on. The entire interface if you look, wait, can I even get it like? There we go. That shows it a little bit better. Like it says 105. Look at the entire interface changed. If you look, the entire interface changed. It's like a horizontal. Before it's like it actually looks like the guns. Like they literally just stripped that all away. It doesn't even look the same anymore. You see that? It doesn't. That actually looks like what the guns look like, where it lists them down: rate of fire, effective range, accuracy. Now it's like, what is this? Why did they do that? It gives us even less information. I mean, okay, so what did it do? It added in the block stamina and attack stamina cost. We want the attack speed, because now we're having problems with the slow blade attack speed. I'll take that back out when they're ready to. Yeah, it was 115. Yeah, it was something like that. Okay. Crimson Desert, they gave years of stash space. I'm not gonna bash them because it should have been in from the beginning. Just happy to add it in quick. Yeah, it seems like they're making really good changes to the game pretty quickly, which is really good to see. Blade damage. Alright, now let's see. I want to, what I might do. Okay, so I'm rifle damage, full ranged. I have to go up in here to get center mass. Always take field maintenance max. I'm repairing the weapons a lot now, so I gotta take gunsmith up. Get 2 Shiga wire. Alright. Now. What am I missing? Ranged. Okay, I've got the ranged rifle. Oh, and I haven't done this one. So now I have 8. I really wanted to get confidence back in. I might have to leave tailoring. If you do not know, Screech will unstagger. Yeah, I have it there because I usually am solo. It does. It actually, so Screech used to, it would actually interrupt your group mates too. Like I've had it where my brother was slow blading somebody and I compelled the guy next to him and it interrupted my brother. So yeah, it's super, it's annoying if in that case. But the only times that I'm slotting compel right now are in PvE. So having the stagger on the suboids is fine. I don't mind that. I did want to test confidence though. I need to get more skill points. Two more skill points. All right, so all right. Okay, we've got that. We got spiked hilt. Back to the rapier. We've got that. All right. Let's go get that. Let's see if I can unstuck that combat quest. Does tailoring even work past 1 point? I honestly, I don't know. Hello. Oh my gosh. You need to give me a minute, dog. Go! Oh no! Woo! On a lay, I mixed out Swordmaster first because there's so much hand-to-hand combat in this game. Then Mentap, because it was just there. Now I'm going Benny Gesserit next. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. My dog might have to pee in a second here. You need to go outside. Hold on, my dog needs to, Can you go outside? You need to go? Come on. Alright, hold on 1 sec, guys.
All right, 1 second. Okay.
Dog has good timing. Let's see. Hi guys, left Dune months ago. Saw there was some endgame reworks. Is it still worth coming back? Yeah. I mean, I think all of us are still enjoying playing Dune. I think the servers are getting locked and consolidated, so there's going to be more population on a lot of the servers. So whichever server you pick to start a character on, you know, you'll probably see a pretty fair amount of people. So yeah, I mean, now definitely before the movie, like before the next movie, right now would probably be a good time to get into Dune. Absolutely. You know, they're working on stuff, they're fixing things, so all right,
Someone's here.
Someone here.
this time I'm gonna right the wrong.
Die!
Past the enemy.
The animation is so much faster. Gosh darn it! Fun come! Oh, so I already had the god roll. No.
Shield on.
Shield on.
Who goes up? Where's my backup?
Oh, I don't have my shield on. It's so much. Why is it that fast? That's crazy.
We've got incoming.
Oh no. The timing on that. The game is good. But it's good to know the game step. Some people fall for that. Oh, let's see. So, yeah. The game is good, but it's good to know that the gamer cycle that some people fall for, that they consume the game with fury and then complain that there's nothing to do. I can't do these anymore unless there's double XP. One level is too slow. It's mind-numbing, yeah. It's... Oh, shit. Wait, no. Get that, get that, get that. Pick it off the ground, pick it off the ground. Oh, my God. I almost ran into that same situation again. Holy cow. Yeah, it's a little rough without the double EXP. It absolutely is a little rough. Let's see if I get it again. It didn't do it. But All right. Wait, how many do I have left? 8? I was busy this weekend. Oh. We'll have human colonies on Mars by the time Funcom finishes the mergers. We'll have a McDonald's on Mars. Oh my gosh. This is the one time that I will put on Shigawire. There's your one Shigawire for the day. Actually, that's the second. No! We have a bit of a downward trajectory going here. This is not good. We're a little low. No McDonald's, but we will have a green bean coffee. Honestly, those little those little cheeseburgers, those little golden cheeseburgers from McDonald's are so good. They're not good for you, but they taste good. I cannot believe the rapier's attack speed is so much faster than the frickin' dagger. Funcom. Oh. Dead. You can only bug out once to have another in the same zone? Okay, that makes sense. Nope. Oh, I bumped my head.
Identify yourself.
Jeez. Oh man, it's going so slow. False flag, here we go. This is what I wanted to repeat, was false flag. Alright, now I'm not gonna forget about the thing that I have to loot. I've done false flag and trap every boring day for the entire combat tree to my current level 92. Yep. It's definitely thrilling gameplay. It's definitely, let's see, so, little hat trick for the mission, if you have your alt, whatever mission you want to run, like both combat, blushing cameras, you can just keep refreshing with yourself and do those missions. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Oh my god, do these guys need to respawn? Did I just kill them? I can't zone out or it's gonna... I have to go back to the front. How long does it take to respawn, do you know? They spawn back 5 minutes. All right. Now we play the waiting game. Yeah, can chill and have breakfast while waiting? Yeah. Huh. Downloaded Seamless for Elden Ring a few days ago. Invading it feels so much better. Yeah. I still have to do that Seamless co-op mod. We played the whole game through on both PS5 and PC, my wife and I, and so I have so many hours just with the mechanism of grouping up as it is. But I can't even imagine where you can just play the whole game through with that seamless co-op. That seems like it would have been just such a fun experience, because you always have to, if you beat a boss, you have to come back in, and there's certain things that are blocked that you can't go to. Where is that? Is that on Nexus mods? Elden Ring. Seamless co-op, yeah, Elden Ring. Seamless. It's very easy to set up. Games. I'm looking at Nexus mods right now. I have level 26 exploration, but I haven't unlocked all the traits yet because I have no Malange yet. Can you unlock them in any order? Do you have to unlock them in a row? I can we can probably put a little bit of Malange in the guild chest. I'm waiting 5 minutes. Let's see. So, why does it keep showing that that's a new skill? Combat. It's moving so slow. Look at this. It's at 52%, 26% damage mitigation. Yeah, I think it's just moving so slow right now for combat. I'm trying to get more skill points, but on these weekends that are not the double weekend. It just feels so terrible to level them up. For confidence, this will be maxed. They right here, this I ran out of skill points, so I need more skill points for confidence. This only needs 2 out of 3 based on our testing. I mean, you could take it at 3 out of 3, but it's not necessary. So, recovery. So recovery, this stat, healing regen limit, that only affects when you reach critical health and then you wait 20 seconds and then it heals you back up to an amount. That's the regen limit. So by base, it's 50%. If you go to critical health, that's at 30%. And then when you wait 20 seconds, it'll then start healing you at a % recovery rate up to the regen limit that you have, which is 50% by default. When you increase this recovery, it goes up to 20%. So it takes it from 50% health, it'll regen you up to 60% health. Recovery only comes into play when you are recovering from critical HP. Or you're in spice mode and you drop to 70% health, which is where it brings up the healing regen limit to. In which case, that would be when you'd get the benefit for recovery. So recovery is really good to synergize with Thrive on Danger. Because then it takes the 20 seconds down to 5 seconds that you have to wait for the regen to kick in. And then the recovery is how much it's going to regen back to. So it'll regen more at that point. But if you don't have Thrive on Danger slotted, then you don't really need to be speccing into healing regen limit, because you're never going to utilize that. You're never going to have that 20 seconds pass and then the critical, and then you get healed back up to the healing regen limit, which is a ceiling. Does that make sense? So recovery doesn't need to be maxed unless you're taking Thrive on Danger. And then if you look at my builds that have Thrive on Danger in it, they max recovery because of that. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. Broken. Let me think. Are there any that are broken? No, because like the prioritization for maxing is you only have 3 sources of max stats: max stamina, vitality, overcharge. You always get those maxed. They're baseline. You only have one place to get regeneration for your power. You're going to have to slot that. This is 1 point, because 1 point is 15%. That's a lot. Anytime you have 1 to 15, that's, you know, as opposed to like 1 point is 2% or something. So these, it's just because, again, it only costs 1 point. So you're getting a 15%, you're getting 15% baseline, no brainer. The armor takes a lot less durability loss than in general than the weapons. So this is lower priority than these two. But you could fill these out just the same. Yeah, so solid stance. So I'll have to, let me see if I can even find where that is. Oh gosh. Where was that? So I was testing that with Mantooth. It'll probably be in November or December. Let's see. So, where did I start doing this? I can probably see it. Oh, yeah. Was it right here? Yeah, right here. This video. I'll link it in the chat. This video, if you look in the description, there is the testing that we did. I'll show you what it looks like on the back end. This is, if you look, this video was the one where I was doing testing, confirmed solid stance. 1 out of 3 resists pistol stagger. 2 out of 3 resists half shot pellets hit from shotgun. So this was the testing video, and let me pull up the clip of it. Let's see. Oh my god, I had a haircut in this video, guys. Holy shit. This was in October. Let's see. It's gonna be hard to tell. I gotta watch the whole. Did I switch the? Hold on. Let me click on the link. So, pistol stagger resist. Holy shit, these old builds. Oh my god, these old build links, they don't even work. Because they changed the everything with chapter 3. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, this is they made everything so difficult. Crippling strike combat test. I'm gonna have to go comb through this video. Oh, solid stance testing video. Wait, sorry. This is the one. Testing my bad. Wait, sorry. This is the one. This is the correct video. This one. This is all right, now let's see. The results for solid stance. This was the one. Okay, look. Right here. So in this video, I tested 0 out of 3, 1 out of 3, and 2 out of 3 solid stance for pistol stagger and shotgun stagger. And 0 out of 3 solid stance staggered from half shot where you shoot like half over the shoulder. 1 out of 3 stagger, yes. with the shotgun. 2 out of 3, no stagger if they hit half the pellet shots over your shoulder. So 2 out of 3 is the bare minimum. The bare minimum, right? You could go, we were going 3 out of 3. It might be worth retesting. Like, there's going to be new breakpoints now for the weapons. So, honestly, that would be something really good to test. Does it not count against melee? So, it does, but you're looking at a situation where you're going to be getting meleeed 4 times or 5 times with a light attack before you dash. So it's not necessarily that pertinent. Like, you're going to dash. You're either going to dash at 3 or 4 or 5. The melee stagger is only a white dash, too. It's not a gold dash. A gold dash only comes from skills. A white dash is 45 stamina. So honestly, it's not that bad to let yourself get staggered by melee. You only don't want to get interrupted by getting shot by a gun, because that's at a distance from you. If they're already meleeing you, you're going to have to dash. There's no way around it. It's not preventing you from, like, getting staggered. You still get staggered, but you take more before, like, you take more of those hits, like, where it's kind of, like, interrupting you with the light attacks before you do, like, the break stagger. So I think that maybe this is worth testing again today. I wonder if there's any way to do that with Mantooth. Let me see if I can log into him. Because the shotguns have changed. They're more damage and stuff. So they might be causing different... Like, it might be worthwhile to take 3 solid stance. And we might have to check that. Alright, let me go check and see if they've respawned now. Okay, they're back. Is that guy back?
Who's that? Who's that? Are you clear? Down. Empty.
Reveal yourself.
Shields up.
Found them.
Your paper.
I require backup.
Reveal yourself.
The reward is mine.
Let's see if it repeats it. Okay, let's see what it did. False flag. Alright, sweet. Wait. Okay, now did they immediately respawn when I take it? Or do I have to go back in 5 minutes? Is it every 5 minutes that I do this? Let's find out. Yeah, it kind of looks like they're not there. So it's every 5 minutes. Okay. Gotta give that a second. 5 minutes, alright. I use the Bendu sprint? Yeah, Bendu sprint. Once I get more skill points, I'll have all of the traversals. Yeah, I'm gonna retest Solid Stance today. False Flag sucks, because the respawn delay. The thing is I couldn't bug out the other one. I bugged out the wrong one twice today now. Yeah, we're gonna have to test this out. I kind of wish the quartermaster or someone would talk on comms as I complete objectives or missions. I know it might get old, but I think it'd be nice for immersion for your faction. Yeah, there's a lot of things that could layer in that feeling of immersion. I agree completely. And one of the things that I talked about after playing Conan Exiles, about halfway through this game, Dune, my buddy put up a server for Conan Exiles. It's crazy to me that like they missed an opportunity with thralls. They could have had. What if we had like scientists working at our stations in our base? It would have added some life to the base. You know, some movement, some AI NPCs moving around. Even having a vendor of somebody in our base to talk to, a person. Hey, how's it going? And they talk to, and you put them in your base. Like, why would you not have that? Our bases are fucking empty, dude. If you go look at Conan Exiles, you could build a town hall with 1 million of your thralls all interacting. You got your warrior thralls and the guy that's the mule that'll carry things. Like, I don't know why didn't they do that in this game? Give me scientists to go work at my stations that increase 15% crafting bonus output or something if they're working at that station when I use it to craft. Those were all systems in their Conan Exiles game. Like, honestly, they could have just borrowed from their other IP. I honestly think that this game, Dune, is giving them technical programming challenges and limitations. That has to be what it is, where they couldn't include something, right? Or is this game, are they fully capable to create anything they want? Hey, Cable. Is there full capability in this game? Because I feel like they are limited in this game. They keep saying there's limitations. Like, you can't just go use the sandcrawler on flower sand. There's limitations. Like, okay, well, I didn't know there was limitations. I thought in a game, anything that you can imagine, you can create. That's how game development goes, really. Like, you start with what's called a pie in the sky idea, or series of ideas. And then you say no idea is a bad idea. And then you distill it from that. If I walk outside, I will mess up the bug where I keep getting the same quest over and over again. So I have to stay in the zone. That's why I'm not zoning out right now. It's just so I can keep repeating the same one. But is it really ideal? It's going to be like every 5 minutes. A Mentat increases refining output. A Swordmaster gives passive melee bonuses, whatnot. Would be cool. Yeah, I agree. That would be cool. Where are you taking conflict against? So there is some testing. I think they're vibe coding a lot of it. It could be, Constantine. Blue. So there's testing in the Discord that happened on the European servers with confidence and reckless lunge, and they are mitigating shield mitigation. So with these two things, you can get, like, you're unkillable. You basically can go Reckless Lunge, Confidence, Litany. Did they use, I don't know if they had Prana Bindu, but it was these, damage mitigation, and then doubling your armor. Or tripling. Is it tripling? Yeah, tripling your armor. But really, the Litany is only for health damage. The Litany of Fear is only going to be health damage. The things that they were doing was Confidence and Reckless Lunge. Yeah, and also specializations. This specialization, combat, this damage mitigation right here is affecting shield mitigation. That's what they discovered. So you can make your shield, like, unkillable. They were doing that on the, that's what the other guy, Drunken Idaho, the other, on European servers, and a few other people were posting it. They were testing it on the top of a ship. There's a video in the Discord. And he was getting up to really high mitigation. So we don't know if that's intended or not. We have no idea if that's intended, because originally the testing with Vash Kawai and all of the original testing is that the only way to get shield mitigation is drain resistance, like the power drain resistance on your battery. So this is the first time that we've ever seen something. And I actually, in my testing on stream, I was showing that the minus headshot damage from center of mass is applying to your shield. So you actually do less shield damage if you shoot them in the head if you have center of mass on. That's happening right now. I tested it on stream. So that would make sense now if, like, these damage mitigations are now affecting shield, which they weren't before. Now remember, they didn't add in a new shield for us to farm that would give us a more powerful shield. We had all this stuff scaling up to grade 5, but our shields are weak. So did they do this intentionally and make it so mitigation applies to shield, which would make sense as things scale up higher? Or is this an accidental bug? I'm leaning towards the latter, an accidental bug. Yeah, because this didn't used to be the case. So something changed. and things are a little bit weird right now. Yeah, so it's definitely going to be worth testing. So, yeah. There's going to be a little bit of testing we're going to have to do for PvP to just get really what's going on. And they make changes without telling us sometimes. So it stands to reason this could be intentional. I don't know. You need to focus on the right box and abandon the mission. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. That's what it is. I see. The dev that did the variable assignment and referencing must have been one of the ones let go. You could be right, Veldov. That could be right, because we had an integer assigned incorrect assignment for, like, the Solari dupe fiasco was the value assignment. Yeah, no problem. But we need to do some testing, and you can watch the videos from the European servers on the Discord. I did credit it. It was I said it was Drunken Idaho. He's in my Discord. It was Drunken Idaho and where else? Yeah, it's right here. It's right in the All Dune channel. Oh wait, no, that's the first one that he posted. Where's the other one? There was another one that he posted. Was it in PvP? Maybe it was in the PvP one. Let's see. Is it here? No, it's not in this channel. I'm trying to find it. Oh yeah, let me see. I'm trying to find it. It was posted. I see the one video posted by the Drunken Idaho guy is on the European servers, and I'm missing his friend. He's got 2 friends that were with him. Where did they post this? Hold on. Maybe it's all YouTube. Oh yeah, right here. Peaky. Oh, here we go. This is what it was. So I've been watching. Yeah, this is one of the guys. Peaky Sith Lord he's one of the videos that was posted in the Discord. They have this epic PvP that's been happening with the Regis. That's where the Bindu tech sprint comes from. And then in my Discord, where is it? I'm trying to find. Here's the first one that was by. This was the first one right here. This was Drunken Idaho right here. He's in the Discord. So he's got. This was where he was practicing the movement gap. I'm trying to, guys. Do you know where the video was posted about the damage mitigation? It's somewhere in here. I've got to find it.
Yeah.
No, this is maybe this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, so that was the video. It is by Drunken Idaho. It is that one because look, he's talking about it right here. He can get up to the 90% mitigation or higher. And in this video, he's doing. I don't know if he's lunging around or what, but the wording for both damage mitigation and damage mitigation is right here in confidence and reckless lunge. And the only other place that you see that same exact word is right here, damage mitigation in combat. So now, does anyone know the max amount of skill points? Oh, 255. So yeah, so there's just, whether or not this is intentional, this is going to take some more testing. But, I mean, I would be okay with it being intentional because we have been, like, when you first start playing the game and you see damage mitigation, a general word case like that, and you have a shield on and you have your body that takes hit, you're thinking it's all one thing. Damage is damage, right? So damage mitigation, it's all of it coming into me. There was this initial partition to like shield damage and your body. Was that intentional ever? Was that a bug? Was it supposed to be more durable shields this whole time? Because that's what it's sort of implying if this is working now. But then they didn't say anything. They make these changes like, oh crap, was that doing that? Let's just fix it and then not say anything. They've done that before. So I don't know if that's a case of what's happening right now, but yeah. I like can't believe like if actually reckless lunge. Look at that, 50% mitigation. The day that reckless lunge makes an entry point into PvP, my God, you guys, what timeline are we on? We have nothing left to use except reckless lunge. Oh my God. That's too much to pay attention to when you're in combat. That's why I think that confidence being a passive that it'll queue up when you slow blade and when you sprint attack, right? It's like you don't have to pay attention to it. I think confidence would be the way to go. That's why I'm trying to I want to max confidence out. Oh, let's go check if the thing respawned. And then I need to shoot Mantooth a few times with a shotgun. I need to see what's going on. We're going to get to the bottom of this, I'll tell you. Oh, they're back.
Shields up.
Identify yourself.
Where's my backup?
I like how the guy rolls up. He's like, where's my backup? Right off the bat.
Refire incoming.
Pick this up. Gotta remember to pick this up. Don't want to bug it out.
Shields
Identify
up.
yourself.
I require backup.
I'm running out of stamina.
Shield on.
I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. No problem. False flag. Alright, now just wait a second. Or wait a minute. Does the mitigation only happen after the spring lunge? Yes. You have to see this icon. See that icon down there? It's on the bottom right. It looks like a shield with a spark out of it. That's the damage mitigation. See, in Reckless, it also applies it like that. I've been saying for so long that confidence should apply to shields. I've been saying it for like 8 months. So I am going to be very happy if it's actually applying to shields. Now, we're going to have to test some things, obviously, but maybe that was a bug that Funcom found. They're like, wait a minute, damage mitigation isn't even mitigating damage on the shield. Egads! And then they like fix it without telling anybody? Is that what happened? Funcom, you can tell us. You can let us know. Is that what happened? Because that's been happening quite a bit in other areas. Where you're like, oh, a tractor field. It was a bug the whole time. It couldn't make things shoot. Didn't even realize it. It wouldn't surprise me. All these months of complaints, like, dude, we're getting shredded in the labs, like our shields. Oh my god. It's like damage mitigation wasn't even applying to shields, which would make sense too, right? In the Swordmaster tree, because you're a Swordmaster. Your shield doesn't drop when you stab. So it would make sense that when you're slow blading, you need to be protected. Because you're in the fray, in the melee range, putting yourself at risk, so you need to be protected like a hardened shell when you start slow blading. That would fucking make sense that confidence mitigates your goddamn shield, Funcom. I've been saying it forever. Oh my god, so I hope it's actually working now, hopefully. Because this has been a frustration point. I've just not talked about it for a few months now. But this was already a frustration point for us Swordmasters that, like, you're getting the mitigation from freaking tool stuff. The shield mitigation is coming from your tool stuff? Like, how is that even intuitive? It would make sense that I become a stronger Swordmaster in the Swordmaster tree, not in the Planetologist tree. Funcom never ceases to amaze me. They always find a way to surprise me like this. But yeah, so hopefully that was enough of credit, you guys, to who was working on it in the Discord. So, you know, this, when I woke up, this is like 1:11 a.m. I woke up in the morning and I saw this right here. So Drunken Idaho was the one. He was out here with his friends, so I don't know who was in his group with him, you know. But those are the guys that were figuring out. And we sort of anecdotally on the stream last week, we discovered that headshot, it's the other direction, right? We found out that the negative headshot damage is applying to shield damage. It's nerfing your headshot damage when you shoot somebody's shield. So there's definitely some variance to like what's mitigating shield damage right now, and it probably is going to be worth testing. Did they like okay, so then now I have another question. Did they so you'd slot out the dash? You would have to. Like, yeah, I mean, if you were going to slot Reckless Lunge, you would have to slot the dash. The thing is, I really like the dash. The dash is really good for repositioning. And it's not using any stamina. So I haven't decided. I probably will have a few different types of loadouts for PvP. And depending on how I feel that day, you know, that's how I'll play. I have another question, though. So did they detach the shield mitigation from power usage? Does it, like, you know what I mean? Because in the specialization tree, they were saying this does not apply to shields. Tool power drain. So did they detach the power drain from shield mitigation and then just make mitigation apply to shields? That could, like, that would actually just make sense if they did that. I would actually support that change. But is that actually what occurred? Did anything occur? Do they know that anything has occurred with shield mitigation? Do they have any idea? Can I get John Q Funcom on the phone right now? I need to give him a call. Ask him a few questions. This game, I feel like I'm untangling a ball of yarn that a cat was playing with for like a year. And it's all tangled up now. And I'm just like, what is this ball of yarn? Yeah, speaking of loadouts, I agree. I said that a while ago. I didn't want to be redundant in my video last night. So right here on this left-hand column, all right? Right here. Okay? Right here in the interface. Seriously. Or you know, like, where is it? Let me pull up a photo of this so I can show you as a reference. I play Warhammer Darktide. Really great game. Where are my... Did I not take any... Damn. I thought for sure... Oh, here. Yeah. Let me pull up. Open. Show on disk. Okay. Where is it? I have to see in Darktide. There is... I just wanted to show the interface. I have to have it on a picture. Maybe I don't. Ah, there we go. Okay, here's a picture. So, this is from Darktide. This is Darktide. And what I want you guys to look at is right here. Okay, I don't know if the top right-hand corner, I don't know if you can see that, right? So right here, these are tabs for loadouts. And you just click, like literally you just click, and I can put the plus sign and have as many loadouts as I want. And each of those loadouts is a totally different set of gear and talent, right? And it is so easily tabbed out and integrated in Darktide. And in Darktide, you can even just respec anytime you want. This was on, I think, when the Arbiter release. So, I don't know why in Dune you don't have something like that. Like a click, a tap. Like, here's Lemminger boss. Here's the Fire and Lightning boss loadout. Like, why would you not let me have that? What is that changing in the game? Like, even if you made the loadout that you have to be in your base or in a town or in a water sealed area to swap or something, I don't know. Yeah, the overall odd thing is that 30 years of MMORPG design have identified and solved so many of these issues on design level, quality of life type things. You're right. It's like they didn't take any inspiration from things that have already been done. Now, how would some individual be able to pull on that information? Well, if they had themselves experience with those types of games. We're dealing with a bunch of developers that are not gamers or something. Like, I know all these things. I've played MMOs for 30 years. Well, where's the MMO veteran developer that's there that knows about these things? Why are we the ones thinking of this stuff for them? Like, you know what would have come from a developer that plays the game? You know what? This would be nice if I had a second loadout. I'm going to design that and implement that. That's easy to do. We should do that, team. Let's go. Right? That could have been has that ever been a conversation at Funcom? Ever that there should be a loadout? Why hasn't it been a conversation? Does anybody even play the game over there? Like, if you want to play the game, if you want to be in it, you would want to see certain things in the game. I feel like I'm playing a game made by people that don't want to play the game. They're just pushing the minimum viable shit that doesn't include all these other cool things they can put in, and they keep claiming that they have all these technical limitations on what they can program. A lot of the MMOs not made where Funcom is. Oh, really? You can only switch in base, so it can pull your armor and switch. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. So if it's pulling on different armor or weapons, then it could pull from your base. I was already having a bug where shit was pulling out of my chests when I'm like 100 meters away from it in my base. So I know that you could pull from the base chests. Even if it costs you spice each time, change loadouts. Yeah, I mean, seriously, they would probably make it cost red durability at this point to switch fucking loadouts. Like, but I would take it, dude. Like, seriously. Holy shit, that's how much they've abused us as gamers. We're just like, fine, just give it to us, but put the red bar on. Fine. Like, can you believe this is an abusive relationship? We have positive suggestions. They have negative red colored implementations. All right? Like, they use the color red when you mark something wrong. It could have been a soft blue bar that was generating. Give us the ease of comfort and calm, the nature of the color blue, potentially, a soft pastel. But no, they gave us red, like blood, like dead, like high blood pressure. Put it on McDonald's coloring. Like, they're fucking with us. Like, that's what they're doing. They're really just kind of like, I don't know, man. And they're trying to make us hungry. Isn't that what red does? It increases your blood pressure. I don't feel like putting in 255 skill points each time. That's just crazy. You can't even undo 1 point. What type of like freaking archaic game is this? I'm in the Stone Age of games. You spend 1 point, you can't take it back. There's no undo. Dude, Darktide, you can literally right click, left click, undo, click. Like, put it in, take it out. Put it in, take it out. Right click, left click. That's simple in Darktide. I can literally mix and match the entire skill tree in Darktide willy-nilly, whatever the fuck I want to do. Who cares? Let us experiment with the builds. These arbitrary limitations do nothing but frustrate. They have so many of these things that are frustration points instead of like a potential alleviation point for us. So, I don't know. It's a really crazy thing to be in a engaged with this developer on this granular level. If I wasn't paying attention enough, and I was barely playing the game, I probably would not notice half the stuff at all. But it's because they made a game that's so fun to go play in that you'd want to spend more time in it. And now that you're there and you've been spending time in it, you start to notice certain things. And then we've been participating with them through this whole journey. Isn't that what they asked us to do? They asked us to come survive in Arrakis. Didn't they? Don't you want to try and survive as long? Hey, Funcom, I'm still alive. I've still survived in Arrakis. That's what you wanted us to do, right? I actually did it a few times back in the day. Oh, yeah. Loadouts would be epic. I agree. I just think that all of us are here to enjoy the time with Funcom, so it's about time they started respecting our time. Dude, this game died 6 months ago from 150,000 online to a measly 3,000. The game can't be saved. Who will come back to it? Well, that's the thing, is that you have the... I'll show you. Is this seriously not working? What did they do to that? All right, so... Dune Awakening Steam charts. All right. This peak was at what? When was the last double weekend that we had? Up here. It was like, what? 15K? It got up to like 16K right there. It got up to 15K, 13K. It's like 16,000 was like the highest, I think, for the double weekend. And so, yeah, I mean, 15K, right? 5 minutes is up. Oh, thanks for reminding me. So, like, really, they could probably get up to what? Like 20K? 25K maybe for the Dune movie? Maybe 30K? I don't know. That's being really ambitious. But... and then they have console launch. So I would say that the game could survive off 30,000 people. Don't you think? I think that would be fine for how the size. That might even be too many in some sietches. Even just getting to 20K to be stable would probably be okay. It just needs enough people there so that other people that haven't played it, they look in and they're like, oh, is this game worth getting? Oh, there's like 20,000 people playing. That sounds fun. I'll go play with them. And they buy a copy of the game. That's their whole point, is to try and sell copies of the game. They have no other monetization in. So, thank you for letting me know about the 5 minutes. And they're back.
Who's there?
Who's there? There's someone here. There's someone. So, where's my backup? There's somebody here.
Someone's here. They're
Kill them all.
I like the voice line where it's like, die, die, die. Dude, the rapier attack speed is egregiously fast. We also need increased attack speed augs for melee weapons. I don't know why they don't have that. That's just crazy they don't. We should be attacking in a frenzy. Honestly, they should have it so there's like a double attack proc aug or something, or a triple attack. That would be sick. I'm not gonna lie, that would be so sick. All right. Moving on up. All right, next one, false flag strike. Yep. Okay. They're going to need to need a level of game overhaul. Oh, a level of game overhaul. Yeah, by chapter 5. That makes a lot of this look like first beta run. And yeah, please Funcom, take my money and pass as long as you improve. Yeah, I agree. Was this like journey to chapter 5 was just the beta journey? Can you imagine? Are in either the USA? Yes, I'm in the USA. I am on the west coast of US. You're right. A double proc would be nice. All these MMO mechanics are missing. They need someone experienced with the MMO industry on the team. I know. That's what I was saying last night in the video. It was like a lot of these. And here, let me make my chat box. A lot of these like armor pieces, like this is so basic and boring. What's on these things? This is crazy. Like you know, these are implied mitigations that shouldn't have been separated. Why were they separated? I would have assumed that general damage mitigation is already applying to fire and energy and blade and poison. It's almost listing out to me redundant stats. So to me, this is just blank. Oh yeah, melee weapon, that's blank. That is legitimately blank. They have the text for the item description. I don't see any. They have more going on in the UI. There is 5 button presses. I can press F, I can press X, I can press U, I can press T. Thanks for all that information. You know what I really care about is what the hell this does. How much attack speed it has. I don't give a shit about the buttons, dude. Like, oh my god, Funcom. It's the most arbitrary crap on this. Close, yeah, I'm up in the mountains of Nevada. I am up in the mountains of Nevada, way up high. Elevation 7,500. Or 7,800. Pretty high up there. Actually, today was windy as hell. I went outside with the dog. It was cold and windy. Anytime there's wind, that's the only time you got to worry about losing your power or something, is there's wind. Like the wind with the rain or something. I think it's too much for Funcom to completely overhaul the skill tree. I think, honestly, what they should do is, like I said, make all of the skills that have damage scale off of weapon damage, or knee charge scales off of a conversion of the armor factor of your pants, converting it to kinetic energy. Like, you have a lot of ways you could do that. But I think that that's the basic thing they could do, the skill tree. I think there's too much complexity for them to even tackle right now. They need somebody who is very good at making talent systems and skill trees to work for them. They should consulting hire them. Really, the items in this game suck. They are so basic and boring. Oh, you've got 1 damage a tick for 60 seconds poison on your Helix pick. Yay! You've got Cauterizer at 4 damage a tick. Yay! Like, there's no stats on these weapons. There's nothing. There's no strength. There's no intelligence. Mentats should be super smart. They should have 40 intelligence on a freaking weapon, and they stack intelligence, and that scales their Mentat abilities or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm thinking for them right now. Again, like, there is like Valov said, is that there is things that have already been established and developed in other MMORPGs, which this has some bones of. It's not explicitly an MMORPG, it's a survival MMO. And even what is MMO even being used for these days? Massive online play, right? Like, it's even being overused. We're thinking World of Warcraft, but it's being used in other ways. So, anyways, the items need an overhaul. They need to literally say, what makes an RPG an RPG? And then they need to put that into the items. They just need to do it. And then start balancing everything around that. And you might have to start with the items first. You have to start with the items. Make melee have double attacks and triple attacks. Seriously. Because the shotgun that's fully ogged is like, literally that shotgun is firing 50 static needles at a time. It's like 50 static needles, 50 static needles, 50 static needles. Do you understand that's what's happening right now, guys? I'm sitting there. I'm like, 1 static needle, 1 static needle. Yeah! And then a shotgun ogged like that with rate of fire is like, douche, 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 douche. Like, each shot is like 20 static needles firing out of the barrel. All right? Do you understand that? Funcom does not understand that. Funcom does not know how to make a fucking melee weapon to save their life that compares to a balance of range. See, the thing about melee is you have to make a melee player have mechanisms to be more durable because they're putting themselves in risk of the attack. Okay? And you need to tailor the damage compared to a ranged player that has no disadvantages at being ranged compared to being melee. So usually the damage potential for a ranged player is balanced differently than what getting less attacks off of melee. They have to have higher damage scaling in the melee range. So they didn't do that at all. They didn't take any notice. They didn't take any advice from other games. Their melee damage comparisons to range is a joke. It is. Like, they didn't think that far ahead or something. I don't know. They didn't fully understand what they were doing. Melee should be way more damage. You're putting yourself at risk for being close. Like, literally just spawn in the base, under my base. Oh, spawn in the game under my base. Oh, yeah, that happened to me with Chapter 3. It's never happened before I logged in under my base. And it's like, oh, great, I have to take a durability loss now. Thanks, Funcom. Sweet. Glad that they put something like that in the game. It's like, why does melee suck when it's based off? Dude, there's literally, they go into war and they're all running at each other with swords. You have the exact opposite in our game. You have the exact opposite. Everybody's running into battle and they're shooting each other with fucking sniper rifles at point blank range. Funcom, explain to me how that makes any sense. There should maybe be a Mentat spec sniper stealth up in the cliff sniping, all right? He set up a barrier that makes it invisible that you can't see him and he's sniping, all right? There's an advantage. So you put a sniper somewhere and he's shooting, okay? But not every single player running around in melee range snipering each other. Like, come on, dude. I feel like there is a very high chance Funcom has given up on this. So upgradable IP. Can they just sell the IP to somebody else then and let them do it? Because, dude, this game, like, they got so close. They're so close, you know? If they just add in a few more systems of a loop, it would be enough for now. But to be honest, yeah, maybe it's like, is this game ever going to be what we want it to be? I mean, maybe not. Maybe the game can't ever be what we really want it to be. We just want to be in the Dune universe and go have fun, you know, like have meaningful inputs for our time. Gameplay loops. That's what those are supposed to be. It's supposed to be gameplay loops. I'm now building a hatch in the floor so I can break into my own base if I need to. That's oh my god, that's funny. Also, in the planetology tree, you get to ride the worm in battle. That would be cool. They said worm riding. I already said that'd be really cool. I would feel satisfied with this game if I got to the point and I had Zatara's armor. You know, that armor Zatara had looks so good, so good.
Shields up! I got you!
see someone.
All right.
Who are you?
Enemy foe!
Need to reload. Identify yourself. Enemy sighted.
The Fremen old. The Fremen stuff sounds cool. Yeah, the Fremen stuff sounds really cool. Oh, let me see what you said here. Okay, now I gotta wait for that. Lately I've been logging in to be put in a completely different siege within the same server. Super annoying if I didn't pocket my Thopter. Yeah, that's why I've been pocketing my Thopter all the time in case that happens. I had that happen one time right when Chapter 3 came out. I tried to log in and I couldn't find my character. It's also another thing, make things more durable. Yeah. You know, in other games, you know, I think Valheim did it pretty good, but in other games, when you get to the higher tier of stuff, it is seriously more durable. Like, it definitely lasts more, and that feels good in the game. Like, for example, in Tears of the Kingdom, that has degradation to another level. Like, everything breaks in Tears of the Kingdom. And do you know, if you actually played through all the way through Tears of the Kingdom and you unlock the Master Sword, how awesome it was to get a fucking sword that is permanent and indestructible. Oh my god, that was so good. So, it's like, in this game, we don't even have the feeling necessarily, the perception of like, it's into the Plastanium tier. It's this like super durable stuff. Like, oh, it's so great, you guys. The durability. Oh, I've been feeling it the whole time. It feels so good, doesn't it? No. That hasn't existed ever. Like, unless I'm crazy. Like, everything feels like it breaks so easily. And in fact, no different than when I first started the game. Or keep it a simple look, like a simple look at Minecraft. Yeah, look at Minecraft, Valheim. You don't need to have the highest fidelity. You just need to have good mechanics. I'm on phone autocorrect. You switching words? Yeah, that happens. What do you mean? We have the red bar and the infamous Chris knife. You guys, dude. When I first saw that Chris knife, I got killed by the worm. I was like, 400 damage. And yeah, now look, 400 damage on a Chris knife isn't shit, right? So they really thought ahead. But yeah, you get that Chris knife, and I was like, I'm taking this into battle! And I run in, and it breaks, and the guy doesn't even get phased. You can tell that my disappointment was so immeasurable at that point. But, and wouldn't that be shitty if, like, we don't even get a Chris knife eventually, because, like, they didn't even take us that far. They screwed the game up too much to get to Chapter 5. That creative director said, I'm hoping to go to Chapter 5. What do you mean you're hoping? You bet your ass you better get there. You better get us there. All right? We've been waiting this whole time to see it through the end. You're going to fucking drop it right before? No way, Jose. You bet your ass you're making it to the end. If we are, you are. I don't want to see that creative director leave Funcom before Chapter 5. I don't think so, buddy. You told us that you had a vision through Chapter 5. You better see it through. That's all I gotta say. I tried the Chris knife on the first mob that I came across, and it shattered immediately. He said it in that interview with the YouTuber. He said that it was always the plan for the story to progress to Chapter 4 and Chapter 5, and to the ultimate culmination in Chapter 5. So, it was his wording that was very strange. It was in the interview with, I'll have to go find it. It was the YouTuber that talked to him. It was just a very like off the cuff mention by him too. So I'll go pull it up and I'll see what he said. I actually got so hyped when I discovered the Chris knife, only to use it gathering bodies, and my disappointment was shattered. Yeah, mine shattered. Mine shattered immediately. Yeah, and he said it was a 10-year plan. Yes, they literally are in the first fucking year, and we're almost at chapter 4. What do you mean you had a 10-year plan? You had a 1-year plan, dude. You didn't have a Destiny 2 10-year plan. What do you mean 10 years? He did say that. Like, I understand you want to work for 10 years on a project. That's guaranteeing that you will have a job and work. But dude, what 10 years? We're going to spend 9 years for chapter 5? It actually, the Chris knife actually made me sad a little bit because I thought that it was a thing. Like, I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. You have to die to the worm to get it though. And it was just useless. They have the design for it in the water shippers mansion. Dude, but now hold on, wait, guys. Now I've been seeing people talking about the water shippers mansion. They're like, don't get your hopes up. It's meant to be a side piece story. It's going to be a side piece story that it wasn't meant to be required for the main game to complete and stuff. So they're going to make it a side piece of content. Not that big. That's what I've been hearing in the Discord. People are talking like that. Wouldn't that be a disappointment? Chapter 4 is just waiting to chapter 5? Like, oh, Joel said chapter 5 was the closing of the first arc. Thank you, George. Okay, cool. Dude, I would love to play this game for 10 years. I would absolutely love to. They should go copy some of the things that were in Destiny 2. Not the hamster wheel, maybe pre-sunset, but you could definitely look at Destiny 2 for a 10-year story plan. Go into the universe. Get some other planets in here that we go to. You know? I would love to play this game for 10 years. Honestly. That would be cool. But they need to make some changes. And they've got to have some kind of plan for the growth trajectory. They can't just keep doing exponential growth. They can't. We're going to be in the hundreds of thousands of damage. When will they do the next update? Okay, so let's find out, because chapter 5 is supposed to be the end of book 1 or something. Oh, okay. Well, they honestly, if they time chapter 5 with the movie, then they could maybe guarantee themselves some future funding, right? Chapter 6, chapter 7, and beyond. That movie is really the saving grace. They've got to have cosmetics that tie to the movie. They should have some action figures, that merch tie to the movie. They need to just... Yeah, stat squish. They stat squish all the blank stats, and it's just the one value, like, squishing. Oh my god. They get into the WoW. I mean, the WoW stat squish cycle is... It works. It doesn't necessarily feel good, but it's relative, right? It's all relative, so the mobs get squished too. So you are, essentially, it's the same rate if you're looking at percentages, but the values are all different. And it's never really fully the same. Like, something changes, like it's too little of values. I don't know if there's rounding or anything like that. Maybe when it's at the 100,000 or millions, that's like a lot of decimal places if you think about it. When you go down to a value of 2 digits or 3 digits, the place value is different. So, if they come out with an action figure before they allow me to get some cooler skins, I'm going to be upset. A lot of the decor in my cabin here is really old stuff, like old pictures, old paintings. That map, that's a map of the United States or the world from like the 1800s. It's actually kind of cool. It's like, it literally has like actually it might be a map from like 1400 or something, and it's drawn like, because some of the territories are really weird. But I wanted to get more like Armored Core 6 figures and stuff that I can put behind me, but I'd be down for Dune. I would love some Dune stuff. Like a Dune Chris knife or a Dune like Drunken Idaho. Hey, it's Peaky Sith Lord. What's up, buddy? Hey, I was looking at your hold on, wait. I had you pulled up. Where is it? Where was it? Sith Lord. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, this is Peaky Sith Lord. Is this Peaky Sith Lord the one and the same? Let's see. Where is it? This is Peaky Sith Lord, guys, right here. Yeah. Now he was posting Chubas. Chubas posted a video of Peaky Sith Lord's experience on his server. Are you on Epsilon Iridani? Is that the one that you're on? Yeah, these fights looked incredible, guys. If you guys haven't seen some of these, I would go check these out. Oh, was he do speed runs too? Yeah, this guy was doing. Oh, yeah, Epsilon Iridani. But yeah, I was watching. I'm sorry you wasted resources on the treadwheel. Yeah. No, this is the PvP guy. Yeah, he's got. So some of these are great. Like, when I was watching these, they've got. This is where the origin of the Bindu Sprint PvP meta was evolving. Was right here. It was these guys. And you can see it's just, and I'll turn up the, oh, I can't turn up the volume. I don't want to get it. I'm not going to get any copyright or anything like that. And I'll probably just click through. Here we go. Bindu Sprint. Let's just see where the Bindu Sprint is. Where you're using Bindu Sprint to catch up to people. Let's see. Good shot with the... And that broke his shield with that. Is the Bindu Sprint? Let's see. Yeah, there's Bindu Sprint right there. Everybody's Bindu sprinting around. Come on, let's go. Hit it. Hit it. Where's the Bindu Sprint? Yeah, so this is all great. Yeah, the Bindu Sprint dash. These guys... But wait, it looks so cool. They're all running. They're just imagine everybody running at maximum speed. Bindu Sprint. Where is it? Oh, right here, right here, right here. He'll come over right here. Sprint over. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah! That looks fun. Hell yeah. Yeah, so if you guys... That's Peaky Sith Lord, guys. He's over on Epsilon Iridani. Chubas was one that posted. And Peaky Sith Lord, are you in the Discord? You should join our Discord if you aren't already in there. I think you might already be in there. But there's an all YouTube channel. You can post your videos in there if you want for us to see and watch them. So yeah, awesome PvP videos. There's some Bindu Sprint. They were just Bindu sprinting straight after people. But you can do, there is this thing where you get the little you double tap Q, and you see how it doesn't take the cooldown, but it does move you, and of course. You can Bindu. I have only rank 1 Bindu Sprint. So I need to level that up a little bit more. But you can see that the stamina drain goes down to 10. Start stamina cost 5. Super efficient. Super easy to use. But yeah, that new Bindu Sprint tech is great. And honestly, I love seeing Bindu Sprint used like that. Seeing all of you guys just charging over the sand, chasing people down is awesome. It really is. Okay, you said, I taught my guild how to synchronize Bindu Sprint, and also is the double tap. You guys have a Discord I can join. I do. It's linked in the description. It's a build Discord. Let me get it for you.
That belongs in a museum. So do you.
Here, it's in the description. Where is it? This is the Discord link. Yeah, but one of your that's how I saw you, Peaky, was somebody was in there posting a video of you guys fighting. Yeah, come on in. Really, really good video. I enjoyed watching that. Keep it coming. So when they plan to do the next update, fixing things like crafting durability, bonuses. That is a good question. So whenever the PTR patch is coming, let's see what they say right here. Oh, nice, Peaky. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. We're it's a build. It's a build crafting Discord. It's also for other games, but Dune is the primary game. And it's in general, it's just a community for coming up with the build ideas to do certain things. So, and that's how it started. It's actually evolved into just general, like, and it's just the community now that people are playing Dune. So, a lot of the first things that we find out are happening in the Discord. All right. Okay, hey, that's great. Thanks for stopping by, man. That's great. Yeah, we'll get some PvP theory crafting going. I loved seeing that Bindu sprint used that way. It made me want to immediately spec back into. I was a Bene Gesserit. I started the game as a sword master, and I switched over to Bene Gesserit for all the CC lockdown when I was leveling up. It was just so good. And I have been looking for an excuse. I just signed. Yeah, what's up? Okay, these guys are back. Let me clear these guys out real quick.
Got that. Where's my reinforcements?
It's funny how they lead off with "Where's my reinforcements?" Huh. Why did this guy go over there? Got that. Okay. I think I have to log out or zone out. I have to zone out to get the other missions that or the 5. They should do a weekly deep desert events where the very large sandcrawlers get dropped off. Wait, hold on, let me see what you said. They should do a weekly deep desert events where the very large sandcrawlers get dropped off by head houses, and House of Trades either defends or attacks depending on whose sandcrawler it is. Yeah, that would be awesome. Like, it's just like a moving thing waiting for you to initiate with it or something, and then like one of them has to defend it, and then the other has to attack it or something. And if there's no defense, maybe there's some enemy NPCs that are on there or something, so you overtake it and then hold it, maybe. That would be really sick. I agree. That would be sick. If your faction wins, then you get access to very rare blueprints. Yes. Different than one you'd get anywhere else. And you don't have to make it more powerful, just make it more interesting. Oh my god. That would be so cool. Dude, you know what we could then do? When we all get together, like let's get 20 of us and go get that giant fucking sandcrawler. There's 20 other people defending it. Spice Wars! Like, whoa! That would be sick. There's none of that. There's none of that. Funcom, just add anything. They have all the possibilities in the world, but we stat squish the same thing. Yeah. Oh my god. What's crazy is, I think a lot of us know, sitting here, that particularly for some reason, this Dune IP, it just works really well when you think of like a survival MMO. If you were ever going to make a survival MMO, what a great setting, right? We all know that there is some potential here. We've been having fun. the scale, right? Like the scale is huge. Like this is I'm a small desert wanderer, you know, in this cool ass place. But holy shit, man. They're sitting on a goddamn gold mine and they're not outputting anything to fully take advantage of this setting. Like, think about this. As much of a slap in the face as Poison Tooth is, they gave us this goddamn treadwheel thing. That is a slap in the face, in my opinion. They could have worked on a tank. They could have worked on something that made sense. Instead, they legitimately had people there working at Funcom that thought to themselves, you know what? This treadwheel is actually not a gyroscopic nightmare to drive. No, this is valid, this is fun, and this is going to actually add some kind of mechanism to engage with for people, and they will use it. Who the fuck uses that treadwheel? Seriously, it sucks. It sucks. They spent time to make it. They spent time to put it in. They programmed all the different blueprint locations and places to put in, and it sucks. And no one uses it, and it was 6 months into the game. Who the hell asked for something shitty like that? We were asking for tanks. So I honestly don't know what to expect at this point. We might get little blocks to play with, or we might get a tank. How hard is it to program that goddamn freaking treadwheel to not be an absolute nightmare to drive? Like, I press forward, I don't go forward. Oh, I have to constantly balance left and right as I'm going forward. The only time I ever rode it was testing it out on the first day. That was it. I'm trying my best. I make videos. I make my critiques. I bug report everything that I can. I've been trying to communicate. I'm in their Funcom creator Discord. I've posted on there a few times. I posted in there when they fucked Crippling Strike up. I posted in there when they did something to Suspenser Blast. Like every time they screwed Melee up, I posted in there. So I've been trying my best to get feedback. I mean, that's all it can be. It's suggestions and it's feedback based on player testing, direct player testing, thorough endgame testing, you know, thorough engagement with all of the game systems from the ground up all the way through. A lot of us have that expertise to make critiques and then give feedback. A lot of us are already there. We're already 8 months into the game, 9 months into the game. We're the experts now. So we want to offer good feedback so that the game can get better. I mean, I think personally that, like, Peaky Sith Lord, his video was awesome. And what would have made it even better is if there was such a balance in the game where there was Bindu sprinting melee guys causing fear. Because if even one of them got up on you, you were dead. Because it would be a barrage of attacks, like triple attack, you're dead. Like, that's something you have to watch out for, not just the snipering guys. Click the link I sent you. All right, let me see. Let's see. Did you send me the link in Discord? Oh, what's this? Nope, that's not it. Did you post it in the Discord? Yeah, let me. I'll watch it. Let me see it. Oh yeah, it's yeah. There's the links for the chat in YouTube. For some reason, I cannot even see them prevent that from linking. They don't like links in chat. It's the base setting. Yeah, you can message me in Discord, or you can even post it in Discord, and then CC or like at me in Discord, and I'll watch it right now. Yeah, for some reason here in chat I can't see any of the links posted. I think it's just the default security setting for the chat. In the general server in the Discord, yeah. You can post in all YouTube channel as well. That all YouTube channel? Okay, I'll take a look. Let's see. All right, he just posted it. Let me go refill my drink and then I'll watch this. Hey, babe. All right. All right. Okay, so let's see. All right, let's see the link that he just sent me. So, is this the right timestamp? Let's see. Hey, what's up? Oh! Oh, that was dirty. That was dirty. Where was that? Oh, all right, here we go, here we go. Yeah, dude. Nice. Look at that. Woo! Clean. That's clean. Oh, you guys are in the same guild? What's up? Oh, man. Look at that sprint. Yeah! It doesn't get any more satisfying than that. Look, you ran through the arch. It's like popping all the right bubble wrap, you know? Yeah! Nice. And a Shiga wire, too, to stop him. Hell yeah. Really good, really good. This is fun to watch. This is some of the most fun PvP. This is some of the most fun PvP right here. When you're jumping all over the place and it's on the rocks. It's so fun. Ooh, good use of a tractor field right there. Landed that. Really good. I still love this sprint right here. Crazy. That was good. That was good. Yeah, listen, so in the let me show you guys something. So in the Discord, feel free. You'll see right here, all YouTube. Yeah, good, good, good. So all YouTube, you guys can post any of your stuff. This is where I post my videos when they get put in here. And I'll sometimes post like funny clips like this one. Wait, look at, guys, watch this clip. This is hilarious. Hold on, I gotta open it into this window. Okay. Oh my God, watch this. Watch this. This was from on Friday. On Friday, I do, Fridays are variety days. It's a nice way to just change it up a little bit, and I can play co-op with people. So on Friday, look at this. Oh wait, that's the there we go. All right. Watch what happened on Variety Day, all right? Oh! 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 Oh my God, dude, this oh my God, it cracks me up so much. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, Peaky Sith, man, what a great, hey, so anytime you guys want to post videos, go ahead and post them in the all YouTube channel. Feel free, we'll go critique them and go laugh at them and stuff. It's really fun. Yeah, the Bindu sprint, the what I was seeing you guys use was awesome. I'm so happy that you guys were doing that. Bindu sprint is such a fun move to use. It really is. But you know, so now that you guys are in the Discord, so what's going to be happening? There's definitely going to be a lot more activity happening as far as coordinating and having fun in the Discord. So I'm glad that you guys joined because we're kind of in this like chapter 4 waiting room right now. I'm a very like animated person. I make a lot of noises sometimes when I get in combat. It's even funnier. But listen, I'm glad you guys stopped by, and feel free anytime you guys want to post videos. Oh wait, I have to return to my ornithopter. Feel free. Almost get it. All right. How many do I have? 2 left, and then I have to reset it. But man, this is really easy. We're just chilling right here, and I just wait a few minutes right now. All right. It's like Force Speed, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Qui-Gon Jinn used in the first Star Wars movie. Yeah, well, my name gets that a lot. Yeah, oh, interesting. So it's kind of like, so that's got to be fun, right? So you're a Star Wars fan then, and it kind of feels like you're, honestly, the Bene Gesserit powers is sort of like Star Wars a little bit, right? Yeah, here, I'll link it. Anybody can join, it's public. That's the Discord link if you guys want to join. It's for we actually have, it's honestly, it's an international group of people. We have a bunch of people on the European servers, and we have a bunch of people on the US servers, so, and some oceanic. So it's pretty much everybody around the world playing Dune is in there. Making build ideas and stuff. So yeah, I've had it up for a while now, actually since I think November. Maybe it was October. It was like October or November I started that Discord, and it's filled out pretty good. There's quite a bit of us that have been there for a while. I've added role privileges. There will be in the future some administrative roles develop for people playing in with the guild, playing with the game, and then that have been there for a while. Just because I can't always be there, so it is a mix of martial prowess and magic and mind manipulation. I do like that. I like in concept in the Dune universe. I really did like the voice, and then associate it with like Bindu Sprint. This like on a conceptual level, all of this stuff. This was where my eyes went to first when I first started playing the game. Like I never was sold on Eye of the Storm. I only liked Dance of Blades because it made my sword glow, right? I didn't like the cast time for this and like all that. I never used deflection. I really liked Thrive on Danger. But then where was I looking when I wanted to melee? I was over here. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be screeching, my voice, I'm gonna sprint, it's so fast, like I'm gonna teleport on you. Like this was where the fun was. The Bene Gesserit stuff, that was where to me a lot of the fun was gonna be, was the Bene Gesserit tree. And I was really bummed out when I rolled into PvP, the first thing, and I'm like, compel! They're not compelled. Stop! They're not stopped. They're like, I can't do shit! And I try to Bindu sprint away and I can't because I'm facing them. And I'm like, no! All of my Bene Gesserit stuff in PvP, just right out the window, right off the bat, the first like time I encountered PvP in the game. And I had to retool the build completely. Because they changed it. They changed it from the beta. Bene Gesserit was too strong. Why didn't you leave it too strong? It used to not really cost that much stamina to cast. To be honest, it shouldn't really cost any stamina to cast Compel. It's costing you 45 stamina. That's the exact same amount of stamina as dashing out of a fucking stagger. Not a skill stagger. It's the White Ghost dash. 45 stamina. So, like, why are you even, like, Compel in PvP would be really cool if you could not dash out of it and it cost no stamina, right? Or if it didn't cost stamina, they could dash out of it, but it costs, like, a lot. Check Discord? Yeah, let's see. All right, what do we got here? In this video, the shield got destroyed. Let's see. Alright, in this video, the shield got destroyed. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, wait, shield broke? Is it gonna break? Oh! Wow, dude, nice! Dude! So, a long time ago, I don't know if you guys remember, but do you guys remember when they nerfed Crippling Strike and I brought Mantooth out there and I Crippling Strike Mantooth and I said, you already have the tools, you already had the tools to always get away from Crippling Strike, and I Bindu sprinted Mantooth away, remember that? This is exactly what happened. Like, you can get your shield broken, you can get a Crippling Strike on you, you can get Suspenser blasted, and you can just Bindu sprint away like nothing. And that's always been able to be, you always could do that. Flamethrower's name checks out. If you're using them, you're throwing them. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good. I was testing flamethrowers the other day too. That's what's funny. I was testing them out the other day. Oh man. Honestly, it's crazy. I think like Bindu Sprint is where it's at. Yeah. Now, yeah, what a good clip. Yeah, if you have any more, let me know. Let me see what we got. Thanks a lot. Yeah, no problem, man. Anytime. I was following you after I saw that first one, so yeah. If I see any more videos, I'm always happy to take a look at them. I've been always about with Dune, forming a community to engage with, build making community, whatever. I like a good discussion. I used to work 20 years in K-12 education, so I like talking and explaining things and having fun with that. The Bindu level 3 is a must. It's actually legitimately these videos are making like the thing is where would I get that extra points? I need to go more into combat, which I'm doing right now, because I really wanted to get confidence. So, but I might as well. What else am I going to do with that? Yeah, level 3 though. We're going to need level 3. Maybe we can respec. So screech and stop is not that important, right? I don't really need screech and stop. I was not necessarily utilizing that. These are extra points right here that can possibly free up. I still personally like Bindu dodge, to be honest, because if I'm meleeing. Like this, the thing about this is if